and welcome to D&D with Chrisiousity, because it's Saturday. It's Christiosity or R&D. It always ends with an E sound. I don't know what it is about that. But anyway, we are continuing on with our Corruption of Lirune campaign. And as usual, I then turn it over to Micro, who will remind us what happened last time.
Last time, we went, we continued our adventures on Horny Island. Infiltrating a camp, the camp of the demons. Mostly successful. We managed to rescue some people, or at least temporarily. We don't know what's going to happen with them. We fought some demons, we killed them, and then we figured out where they were keeping Liddy, in a church. So we ran to the church. We went to church. Sunday, and we had a very close fight with some very clutch rolls, but we managed to kill the. Well, not the big bad, but one of the big bad guys of this island, I'm assuming. At least something that we're
someone who is controlling people in this camp. Yeah.
And then Erasmus got to burn down the church.
Well, yeah, we had some good rolls, and we
rescued Liddy.
Yeah, Elspeth managed to notice the weird setup, which led to a secret passage out, and yes, then Reverence encouraged Erasmus to tap into his arsonist side and just whoosh.
Erasmus's happiest day. Reverend said burn down the church.
Yep. Really, that was a high point. That's going to be it for. I mean, it's all downhill from here.
Until he gets to burn down a town.
Yeah. Gotta keep escalating it. Start with a building.
I'm gonna get a fork. I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's gonna have to be a town. So that's gonna be a small country. Then a continent.
Then a whole planet. Oh my gosh! And then he's in the abyss, and he is the corruption.
But suddenly the corruption is fire.
Yes.
Just burning through the multiverse.
Yeah.
Plot twist: we just gotta sacrifice Erasmus to the corruption.
There he is.
Well, have fun with that.
All right, I think. Yeah. Chrissy, you still there?
All right. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm still here. Okay. So,
welcome back.
Welcome. Yes. So you took a long rest. You found a sort of reasonable hiding place, or what you hoped was a reasonable hiding place. Set up your tiny hut, or I can't remember.
Yeah, we tried to camouflage it because we were really, really beat up.
Yeah. You've taken a long rest. So you have one of your interns is still tied up, as far as I know.
Oh yes, he was charmed for a day or something.
Mm-hmm.
How's he doing? Are he talking, or is he still being weird?
Did you stuff a sock in his mouth or something? Would you have done that?
I don't think so.
I think we gagged him so he wouldn't shout out in the church, but we probably would have ungagged him.
Hang that out once we
Well, yeah.
Once we're out of earshot. Maybe.
Well, maybe we got him in the hut, and then if he started shouting again, we just gag him again.
Yeah, at this point, the person that charmed him is dead, is no longer. So he is.
I thought they went ethereal.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, did you just tell us somebody died and you weren't supposed to?
I'm sorry. I confused my own thing. I'm sorry. Yes, they went ethereal. So, when you wake up in the next morning, as far as you know, he is still under their control. He, of course, is telling you, nope, I'm fine. Untie me, please. I'm fine. Ready to come back. Really sorry I hurt you there.
Thing is,
oh no.
So I had enough for 3 spells, and I used them up all in the party. So I can check my supplies to see if I can whip together something out of something else.
Well, if he's charmed, it's not like we can cure him.
I can with a greater restoration, but I did that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how she got reverence.
Yeah, that's how I fixed it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
That's
that.
how she literally saved our asses.
Mm-hmm.
He was gonna beat you up.
He was gonna beat Erasmus up.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, but that was.
Yeah.
You say these things.
You say that.
And I think I also uncharmed someone else, and I'd use that greater restoration one other time, and I had enough for 3 doses when I stocked up, and that was it. So Raoul's gotta. I don't think we should go anywhere until 24 hours.
Okay. What do we need to un?
Yeah, what is our next goal?
Diamond,
what are we missing?
Diamond dust worth at least 100 GP.
Okay, so
I had
we're
300.
not fighting this on Horny Island.
Okay,
No.
but what is our next goal?
Mm-hmm.
You also have your other intern, who I'm going to assume you put some more appropriate clothes on her before going to sleep.
Yeah, we've got I think I've got an extra cloak or something in my bag. I'll throw it over her. Yes.
Yeah.
Get her.
And she is just now waking up and sort of blinking and looking around. Going,
Hey, kid. How you doing?
I'm okay, I think.
High five. Bring it in. Wranglers
That's
for
kinda
life.
impressive.
Yay.
Yeah, you were awesome. You were great.
I was.
Are you alive?
Yes.
Then you were awesome.
Yeah.
It's got us through a lot of scrapes, that attitude.
Yeah.
Being
no,
alive?
I,
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
That's all you need to hang with us is a plucky
She's totally
attitude.
turned into the jock quarterback.
I woke up for just a little bit, and then I was in. It was like some sort of army barracks or army office, and they were arguing.
Do you remember what they were arguing about? Do you remember hearing anything when they were talking? Words, places, names?
Yeah, yes. One of the main person there, his name was Captain Greg Hall. Greg Hall, that's what it was. And he wanted to get information out of me and find all the rest of you guys.
Ah, okay. So what did he ask? Did he know anything about us? Or was he going... Does the questions have any, like, where are the adventurers or anything about us? Or is he just asking, who are you with? Where did you come from?
Where did you go? Where did you come from?
Wait, his name is Greg.
Captain Greg Hull.
Hull, okay.
Like the hull of a ship. I'm pretty sure somebody said
Sounds
that.
like that. Yeah.
But then some other people came and said that they shouldn't do anything to me until after the service.
Okay.
The ritual.
Yeah. We interrupted that. Got you out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that, they did something to me that put me under. I saw some things on the walls, some maps.
Liddy, you did awesome. Tell us about the maps.
They were the Elgrad Mountains, the pass. There were lots of arrows, and
were the arrows pointing away from Strakoi and into Helvikar?
Yes. Yeah, I think they were going to attack through the Elgrad Mountains. But I don't know, because, I only saw it for a few seconds.
That's okay. You were awesome. And on the questions, it's okay if you told him information. So we haven't trained you for withstanding interrogation yet. But what did he ask and what did you tell him? Just so we know.
Are we even training that ourselves?
What's the seminar we do in week 3? We're not there yet. Interrogation training, then CPR and first aid. We're just not there yet.
Don't forget lifeguard license.
I'd like to learn CPR. I've heard it can save a life.
I'm sure Erasmus is really good at it. He's really good at fish boat things.
They
What
asked
does that have to do with CPR?
who I was and who sent me, and they asked. I didn't tell them anything. I said I was just here traveling on a boat, and then I got lost. That's all.
Okay.
And they didn't believe me, and they asked about all of you. They asked about the big tiefling, and the half elf, and the cat, and the kobold, and they asked about why is he tied up.
We'll come to that.
He's charmed magically.
Oh, jeez.
It'll wear
If
off.
you have a dispel spell, that would be incredibly useful right now.
Does she
I
have?
bet she does.
Does she have greater? Does she have the components?
I don't think there are components to dispel magic.
Oh, okay.
Let me look.
Yeah, I don't do dispel magic. Oh no, I can't do dispel magic. I just don't have it prepared.
I don't know if it works.
Magic 5e.
I got it here.
Is that something clerics can get? Can they get this one? Because either of us can probably get it if it's on our spell.
Yeah, it just
I just don't
ends
have
the
it
effect of
prepped.
a spell.
Well, this isn't a spell, is it? Isn't it like a...
I thought charm was a
Yes.
spell.
It is, but I seem to remember from my. Where are they? And I'm gonna have to go look them up again. It is. These were succubi. Hang on, I'm getting called. Sorry.
Wow, it's very melodic.
Let's see. Can a spell be? Can a charm be dispelled? Let's see.
I think at the end of the day, we're probably going to have to try it, because even if we... That doesn't mean the team would know.
Let's see.
Well, it's also a question of how do we figure out if Raoul is still charmed?
I like this plan of just keeping him tied up.
It is cheap.
It is just greater restoration. That being said, charm only lasts an hour. Normally. But I don't know what she has. She could be different. She could have a special succubus charm. I don't think I've ever used succubi in my games.
Yeah, I guess if it's like some sort of like character innate ability to have the effect of a spell, but it's something else. I don't know. I'll have to see how it's written.
Charm can't be dispelled. That's all I just read.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why you need the greater restoration to do it.
It just said just greater restoration, but it also said that charm normally just lasts an hour. But that's also the spell charm.
Yes, yeah. I think she did say something about 24 hours, and maybe that was a different charm, and I'm mixing them up in my brains, but my idea was it was 24 hours.
We'll have to figure out a way to save her.
Think you were so needy today. God.
Do you have a kitty in your lap or something?
He doesn't get in my lap. He sets on the bed and then puts his feet on the armrest and like pushes his face into my face. He's needy because his mama's not here.
Oh, okay. Yes. It's an affection deficit.
So he has to sit with me, his second choice.
So you'll do. You're here.
I guess I'll just get pets from you. I guess.
He'll come in here. Well, usually when I'm home, he'll come in here and sit with me. Usually when I get home from work, he's like, "Oh, you're here now," and then he'll go fuck off and do something else. But no one else is here to give him any love, so he needs me to give him love, even though I'm trying to eat my dinner.
Oh, these things might be correlated.
No, he has no interest in my dinner.
Okay. Okay.
He has only interest in me scratching behind his ears right now.
With my dog, it was hard to tell, and then until her nose started to go. If her nose was going while she was giving me the eyes, I knew it really wasn't about me. That those eyes were really for the plate, but I was holding the plate, and that's why I was getting the eyes.
And the best way to the plate was through you.
Exactly.
It might be different if this was fish or chicken, but he doesn't like beef. He won't eat it.
No. Oh.
He actively will not eat it. We try to give it to him,
It's a Hindu
and he
cat.
just won't do it.
Yes, perhaps. Yes.
Oh, he's
So
so
it turns out that Pasta's dog really likes me.
Oh,
Yes.
wonderful.
Pumpkin
He
absolutely,
really likes me.
absolutely loves you.
And how does Pumpkin show their love to you?
She'll like when I get home, she'll like come out of Pasta's room to like say hi to me and will like jump to like get my attention. And then consistently, if I sit out on the couch, she'll come like cuddle with me.
Aw.
A very cuddly dog with me.
Yes, very.
Oh.
This guy has over 400 gallons of gasoline willing to trade.
Oh.
Nice.
What, are you on Craigslist?
Love that.
Yeah, I'm looking. I saw somebody posted on Twitter a screenshot of it.
I think my
I am blessed that I have over 400 gallons of gasoline. I don't want money. I am only looking for exchange up to 15 gallons for anal sex. Me giving it to you. Both men and women are welcome, but the men need to be very attractive, as this is not my preferred sex.
Oh,
I will wear a
hey,
condom.
I just gotten back into this conversation at a very unusual time.
We're still on
I
Horny
like
Island.
you, but I'm gonna go with no thanks.
We continue the Horny Island plot.
There's a guy trying to trade gasoline that he has. He has 400 gallons of gasoline. He wants anal sex in exchange.
That's
Oh.
still prostitution.
I think I'll just stay home. You know what? Like, I'm all right.
Pretty sure that's still prostitution. Solicitation.
Was a picture of the tester that had a bunch of gasoline after it. Like, what are you using that for? what do you need that for? You have an electric car.
This is the most bizarre attempt to get anal sex I've ever seen in my life.
All right, so, and on that note.
All right.
I just realized he has gas. Suddenly takes on a new meaning.
Oh my god.
All right, so getting our heads back in the game. They have our physical descriptions. Liddy, did they say anything else, like any country or any institution, any group, faction as well, when they talked about us and where, if you knew us or were with us?
Well, yeah. They knew I was a member of the Candlewick Society.
Okay, good. I'm glad you remembered that.
They asked how we got there. They asked if there were any other spies on any of the other islands. And how I was supposed, that's how I know. They said, how are you supposed to get back in touch with the Candlewick Society?
Liddy, you didn't know it, but you were born to be an adventurer.
No, I really don't think I am, but I mean, I'm doing now. I mean, I will.
You have innate skills.
I feel like you're treating adventuring like a pyramid scheme. Like, you can't just recruit more people to recruit more friends. Like,
oh, I wouldn't have any of my friends do this. This is terrible. Yeah, my friends are very. They're. you know, I mean, I think I'm pretty tough, but a lot of my friends are pretty, well, they're not. They're just kind of bookish.
Yeah, you should find when you get home, find yourself a good sailor to just go on a boat with. That I think will be right up your alley.
That was weirdly specific.
Very. I mean, I can probably help you with that, but
Not Erasmus, and
not me. I can probably find someone. I know sailors.
Shipping the NPCs.
She's very, very confused now. She has no idea what's going on. She's like, I mean, sailors are nice. I like boats. I
Me
don't know
too.
why you would want me to date a sailor specifically.
Reverence is also equally confused.
Elspeth was like, that was quite ham-handed. But I knew what you were
I
saying.
don't have your charisma.
And poor.
Well, the seed of it has been planted. All right, so
If you say
I looked it up, by the way, so you can do whatever you want to do.
and get that restoration.
But we can't get the restoration because we need
components.
We need diamonds for that.
Don't think we're gonna find here.
Well, hold on. Let me check if I have. Let me see. Got. I've got a diamond. I've got a diamond worth at least 500. Maybe could we crush up this diamond worth 500 GP to make 5 components of spells? How long would that take?
You want to
And what
crush
would
it?
we use it? If we use to crush it, it's a diamond.
But I need diamond dust worth at least 100 for.
Yeah, we cannot crush a diamond. Like that's a diamond. Those things are tough. I mean, I can try, but I don't think.
I think.
Isn't the 500 diamond for resurrection?
Probably.
Yeah, let's not
yeah.
not remove the resurrection.
See, now y'all were like in my face about my spells and my equipment. It was fine. But yeah, if we can ideally find some diamond dust, that would be good. Just keep your eyes peeled as we're moving along, being spies. Which we're not really spies anymore because they obviously know we're here and who we are and what we look like.
Bad spies are still spies.
So, are we gonna get off this island, or are we going to? What is our plan?
Well, I mean, Liddy saw some important intelligence on the arrows through the Elgrid Pass.
Maybe we should inform. Use the sending stone to inform them.
Yeah. Okay, we can report that back. Anything else?
Oh, should we send a warning to Rogue's family?
To who's his family?
Pearls. We don't really have a way of doing that.
We got a bird.
They're pirates. They would be skedaddling out of this location and not coming back, I think.
The bird is not going to be able to reach them.
Did we not have a way of getting off this island after?
Oh, I don't think we did.
No.
I don't think we went that far. We plan our way in. We never plan our way out.
Okay, so we gotta steal a boat.
Great.
Or make one. Erasmus, how long will it take you to make a boat?
Longer than we have, probably.
Okay.
Alright, so we steal a boat.
We're going to steal a boat and we're going to go where? Okay, part 1. What's part 2? Are we going to go,
Are there even any boats here?
I mean, how do they get on and off this island? They have to get on this island, right?
I suppose.
Who is they and how do they do that?
Traders, people who do bring in food and stuff, military.
I mean, we saw that village, right? Like they probably had boats.
I mean, there has to be some kind of like things.
At the village you were at, you did not see any boats, but there are boats that come and go.
Yeah, they have a port, so something.
No.
That's how you get killed.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Not a good
Recording
idea.
now.
Okay. Sorry, I
That's
muted
not
myself on stream, but yeah. So turning ourselves in, not a good idea. Okay. Well, I'll scratch that one out on the list. Okay.
Wait, so we have There's if we stop the one lady, will that? She's still around, right? Like nobody saw her die.
Which one?
So Lamia, right? Is that the one that on?
No, the Lamia you killed.
It was the succubi who fled.
Yeah, the Lamia you killed. The Merilith is killed. The succubi are gone. They're ethereal. They've gone ethereal. You don't know where they are now.
Yeah.
And there's a captain somewhere on the island. That's about what you know at this point.
Captain Hull.
Well,
Greg Hall.
Yes.
Maybe we should go I can't speak. Pay the captain a visit.
We could kidnap him.
We could burn him.
Turn the tables on.
Can we kidnap him and then talk about burning him?
We can throw tables at him.
Yeah.
Burning tables.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds very reasonable. I love
burning tables.
Reasonable Erasmus is my favorite Erasmus.
Well, that's what my name is short for.
What if we were to capture
Reasonable
the captain and find out what they know about us?
Yeah. I mean,
So that's a
it
possibility.
would certainly help. Because, I mean, if we can get into their base, we will likely learn both what they know about us, but also a lot about other information.
Also, how many troops can they have on this pretty far-flung island? I mean, it's not on the main coast. I mean, how many troops do you actually think they have here?
Well, that's
It's sort of the wrong direction for if you want an army.
typically that's a logistics thing, but I don't know if demons eat. So I don't know that they have to worry too much about the numbers.
Do demons need to eat?
What,
I don't know.
What they care about is on the continent, not on some far-flung island.
They're having a good time torturing the people who live here.
Well, we can always work to stop that.
All right, so options are, okay, not an option is turn ourselves in. Option is steal a
It's an
boat.
option if you want to
Stop.
commit suicide.
I'm going through the list. Okay. Option if so steal a boat, kidnap the captain, and what else do we have on the list?
Throw burning tables at him.
That's just that's a sub point under
actually,
the captain.
Try to free the island, I guess.
Yeah, we could try to free the island by.
Well, that probably involves kind of getting to the captain as well.
All right. So do we try to? Well, one. Let's. I'll do a sending stone mission to the Baroness school.
Yeah, and warn them about the possible invasion.
So, things that we have to tell them about is, we've been made. The Candlestick Society has been made. Wait, what do we want actually? What do we think? I don't know if they know that we're the Candlesticks, that the Candlewick Society is involved. Does that mean that one of the members is a mole, or does it mean that somebody has been giving information? We can't trust the Baroness school people.
I think more than likely, because how would they know we're a member of it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
Unless someone in the society either was tortured or is a mole.
I guess they did send in several spies beforehand. So
who's they? The Candlewick?
The Candlewick Society. We aren't the first spies to be sent in. So the knowledge could just of the society's existence could just be coming from those previous spies that didn't make it back. And they could just know that these guys have the Candlewicks around their arms and stuff, wrist and stuff.
All right. So what do we want to communicate back to the Béarnais school?
Well,
I think they should know that.
Okay.
They already know about the Candlewick.
Okay. I'll put that in the message.
they know about the Candlewick. They know about us being here, and then possible invasion of Hilvaka through the Elgar God
Okay.
Pass or mountains.
All right. I will do like a telegraph style, like cover has been blown. Descriptions unknown, stop. Local whatever, know about the Candlewick Society, stop. Saw intel pointing at an attack at Helvakar via Elgrid Pass, stop. And send it to the Béarnais school.
After a few minutes, you get a message back that says, great job. If you can, find out more about attack, which pass, how many soldiers, when. Also, how do they know about Candlewick?
All right, well, that answers that question.
I think we need to go pay the captain a visit.
Yeah. Sounding like kidnapping a captain is going to be our
next step.
Capnapping.
All right.
Captain napping.
Liddy, he was a dragonborn?
Yes.
Captain? Okay. All right. It's a good thing we all have our disguises.
That makes sense.
I can tell you, there was another one of, and she points at you, Erasmus. There was another one of these kobolds there. He had a bow and arrow, and there were other soldiers there.
Okay.
But I didn't really notice much about them.
The other thing I think we should keep in mind is anyone worth their salt wouldn't just leave their tactical battle plans in front of someone they thought was a spy. And although I think we should take the Elgrid thing seriously, it could be a double bluff. Just keep it in mind. Don't fixate on it. Yeah, keep open to the idea that it's a feint. Yeah.
They are making like deals with demons. They're probably not the brightest bunch.
Well, just be aware of it. Don't get too tunnel vision on Elgrid, in case we come across some other intel pointing in a different direction.
I mean, I speak from experience here.
About what?
About being an idiot.
Exactly. It takes one to know one.
Okay. So I think we're settling on kidnapping a captain and interrogating them. This is where we can teach interrogation resistance techniques, Liddy. This is where we come to that part of the adventuring training.
Oh, good.
Do we have any idea where he is on the island?
Elspeth, where did you learn interrogation?
I was.
I don't quite remember that particular adventure we had.
Oh, I went to the library and I checked some books out the last time we were at the Béarnais school.
I don't believe that.
Well,
I'm surprised they have those books.
I finished The Art of War, so I had to move on.
Then you went on to The Art of Torture?
No, interrogation resistance.
Roll an insight.
Yeah, someone roll an insight.
I don't think anyone needs to roll an insight. Like, even a fail is gonna tell us she's lying.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, she is telling the truth. My goodness, you didn't even know there were those kind of books out there. You wonder if you could loan you one.
Especially in the Béarnais school, it seems like such an upstanding place. Why would they have like that kind of thing?
Oh, it's a very broad, it's a very big library. Quite a lot of topics.
That makes sense.
That's true.
Well, do we know where on the island the captain is?
Why would we? Other than we
Yeah.
know he was at the camp. Right?
In the camp?
He was. You were questioned in a room like barracks, like military barracks. Liddy?
Yes. I think so.
Yeah. I mean,
But
it
I
was
mean,
like,
I haven't been to a lot of military barracks, but that's what it reminded
were
me
people
of.
there wearing uniforms?
Yes.
And there were maps on the walls and people like saluting and doing all that kind of stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
And then then you were given
That just-
something to make you black out, and she was in the barracks. Yeah, that must have been.
It
where
just
she
sounds
was.
like the Boy Scouts.
I don't think
What?
this was like the Boy Scouts at all.
Uniforms,
My
maps.
brother.
Erasmus, what experience
Salutes.
do you have with the Boy Scouts?
Nothing. I just like that. That description could technically fit on the Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It really
definitely
couldn't.
the Boy
I
Scouts.
could tell you for sure because my brother, he was one of the, well, we have dwarf scouts. And it wasn't anything like that. They never interrogated anyone. And
Okay, that's a good point. They
You know,
probably
usually in these
wouldn't.
situations, we find it easier to just agree with him and just move on with the conversation.
All right, this is where we made our escape. So we have a secret way back into the camp.
Do we
No, we
burn it
crawled over.
down
We
the
crawled
other
over the
side?
wall. The secret entrance didn't lead under the wall.
Oh, we had to scale the wall.
Yes.
Okay, I misremembered.
And they're probably gonna have some extra guards up.
And this was where the carousel of cocks was.
no, that was
That's the barracks.
Lamia.
That was the Lamia. Okay.
Yeah. This is the BDSM tent. This is the
Okay.
carousel of cogs. This is the church. There was
So-
some burned down buildings like here, I think.
So are these the barracks here?
If you're drawing this out,
Mm-hmm.
Blue, why don't you roll intelligence to see what you remember? That was probably where it was, sure. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, Liddy's probably not going to remember because he was blacked out.
I was inside the tent. I didn't see
Yeah,
anything.
no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You did great.
Oh.
All right. I sort of remember the shouting coming from this side of the building when we did our scout around. I mean, I guess we could probably scout it again just to narrow it down, or we could just sneak in. Okay, yeah, okay. How are we going to kidnap them? I guess that's the real issue, is even if we knew
Well,
where
do
he
we even
was,
know they're in there?
where else would they be?
London's- Well, there might be some other camp somewhere on the island.
So what do you suggest?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Come with solutions, not problems. Okay.
Well, I have to start out with coming up with a problem so people know that they need to be looking for solutions.
Well, I think the first thing is we should start there. And if he's not there, we'll just grab the highest up person and interrogate them.
Fine, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So it was at, yeah, just like, we'll go in there, we'll grab some people, and we'll find, well, of course, then we'll find out his location. We'll have to kill them in order to not let him know that we're coming.
Let's cause some chaos. We already did it once. We can do it again.
What are you guys thinking, Reverence? Blue. Come on, teamwork here.
Do you have a spell that you can talk to your gods?
Mm-hmm.
You should ask your gods.
Okay. Do a divination. All right.
All right, pop up the spell so I could just make sure to read it.
All right.
Know what I'm doing.
Well, we'll need to take a day because I don't have it prepared, but I can have it prepared for tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's just not one we do very often, and I'd rather have, yeah, like locate creature or aura of life or something.
Right.
I can just take 8 hours. Yeah. Are we in a I know we're in a bit of a time crunch, but it would take me a day before I could.
Then we should
Could you use locate creature to locate the captain?
I think you need to know like what they look like.
Isn't knowing their name, knowing their name
Known
does
to
not work.
you?
Or is it been somehow you define known?
Name a creature that is familiar to you.
Mm.
That's the first line.
So that's familiar is probably pushing it.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably need to have seen them.
Let's see.
I don't know.
I don't often bother my goddess. So I don't have a lot of those. I just don't have those prepared.
Yeah. And it might, who knows how much the time scale we have here.
Don't you have another thing? Just asking. The new.
Yeah, but that's like I can use it once every 7 days, and I kind of like figure this is the disincentive from using divine intervention is you use it and then it's a week later. So I would much rather save that till like I have
But
nothing
you can use
left.
you can use your other one.
I could just take a day and prep divination.
Just don't know if we have that.
I mean, it might make more sense. Just take a day. We need Raoul. We can't go anywhere with Raoul the way he is. So we want to wait a full 24 hours. So we might as well just take a second day and then I can prepare that spell. Everyone okay with that?
They'll probably come looking for us.
Yeah, I'm not sure we have a day.
All right, well, we've
Sitting
got a tied
around.
up Raoul, so...
He's easy enough to carry.
You're going to
I mean,
carry
we got him here. He's not that heavy.
Well, if we can't just ask gods where people are in the camp, then
We'll have to find them.
we'll have to find them, and we can do it the loud way and fight everything in the camp, or we can, I guess, send Blue in again. You want to go in there with Blue?
Well, if Blue goes in with his disguise on, and now you know kind of a better disguise to have, maybe, like a zombie, not a guard, maybe, whatever it is, and see if you can, get close enough to the barracks and get a track on where the captain is. I mean, you're stealthy and you're in disguise.
I mean, a guard is how you get into the barracks.
True, you could go as a guard, but you don't speak to Chronic, so you don't want people talking at you.
And I think that's going to be hard to pull off.
Well, that also kind of means that
What, you want
think we could get
Erasmus
them
to go
out of
too?
yeah, they kind of
Get them to come out of the camp?
Well, it kind of means that, like, even if he's able to sneak in, he won't be able to understand what's actually going on necessarily. He'll have to rely on context.
So you should take Erasmus with you.
Well, if you want to send me in, I can't guarantee.
Anyone have comprehend languages it can cast on Blue?
Nope.
This is when we're really good against the undead. God, we're so good against manipulating humanoids.
I mean, I am the person, I think, of the main party, I'm the person with the second highest stealth, so...
Do
you not have invisibility?
Nope.
Damn it.
Do you have any way to teleport?
Yes, I have Misty Steps.
Mm-hmm.
Liddy says, I know comprehend languages.
Oh, brilliant.
Great, we'll send Lydia.
Reverence, is it on her spell list?
How long does that last?
Let's see. I need to know if she can cast that on somebody else, though.
Comprehend
Gonna
language.
touch
It's a
something,
first
or-
level spell, and it is target self.
Dang it.
Yeah.
So she has to come along and play a
Oh,
guard.
I don't want to. I don't.
Probably
She's on leave. She's on leave for today.
I'm not good at climbing over big gates.
But I am.
I'm
I'm stealthy, understand the language, I can climb. I can teleport.
Erasmus just wants to go. Just let him go.
Yeah, let Erasmus go. He's making a very good point about why he wants to go.
Oh,
I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
see. No, we need to take a moment and appreciate that I actually made a good point, and Blue acknowledged it. So
Yes, exactly. That is exactly what just happened.
I didn't acknowledge it, just so you're aware.
Blue did. Someone did.
Let him in.
Now I'm
Just
useful,
be a super
huh?
short Dragonborn that I'm sure everyone's like, oh yeah, it's that one super short
No.
Dragonborn. That
No, I will disguise myself as a backpack and sit on your shoulders.
That's not how disguise self works.
No, at all.
You would look like you're wearing a backpack shirt.
No. I will be in a backpack costume. Imagine if you were going to some kind of a costume festival and we're going.
Your arms and legs would hang out, and your head would be very obvious.
All right, before you two leave.
Why don't you just get into a backpack?
Well, that works too.
Blue, can you carry him in a backpack?
As a Dragonborn?
I weigh
I
almost
mean, even
nothing.
as Sonic, he doesn't weigh that much, probably.
I weigh like 30 pounds.
Yeah, but size-wise, how much is bigger as a Dragonborn?
He's a small.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a small creature.
I'm 2
He can
feet
technically
5.
mount me.
I'm 2 feet 5. I'm tiny.
So we're just gonna put you in a backpack?
Yes.
And have you listen in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then what? How am I supposed to? I can't talk to them.
Exactly. What happens when there's a conversation? Is this gonna be like
Don't get
Cyrano
seen.
de Bergerac or something? Not that I know what this is in this world.
My voice. I will speak from the backpack.
Very convincing.
Brilliant plan.
That won't be suspicious at all. I love this plan.
I told you. You need to stop admitting I have good
I
plans.
just want him to do it at this point.
I just want to send him in. On his own. He's really good at climbing, and he's from French Chronic.
What could go
I don't know why
wrong?
we need.
Blue,
I don't know why we need me.
carry him in there. Go on.
All right, come over here, you two. Before they leave, Elsbeth will take out a white strip of cloth and call on her goddess, and she will cast aid at the 6th level again on her 2 friends and reverence, since it's going spare. So all 3 of you get an extra 25 hit points for the next 8 hours.
Right, but what information do we want out of this? Do we just want to know, like, where the
anything that's like anything we can, basically.
Yeah, I mean, if you can.
Where the captain is mostly, like, try to find their military infrastructure.
It's like, okay, to be fair, I'm mostly just giving Erasmus, you have terrible ideas. I can just go, like, if all we need to do is hide, or like just keep an eye out for this captain, I can just go hide in the compound on a roof somewhere.
Well, I think the idea is to try to get information on where he is, or, well, I mean, if you can visually clock him and say he is in this building, then we can plan our assault on it. If you can watch him till maybe he goes home to his barracks and see where he sleeps, what part of town he is, that might be even better, and also what his guard is. And then we can get him tonight or later.
When he goes home to his wife, he won't find his wife. He will find us.
Everyone's dream.
Yeah. I see no problem with this.
Yeah. That's where you're going, right?
Yes.
Definitely.
Sorry. It's just the way that you sounded. When he goes home to his wife, it's us, he'll say. Really getting into the spirit of Sex Island. Yeah. All right. So you guys got a plan?
Just
Well,
me,
something
me, the
like
bird.
it.
Erasmus has a brilliant strategy that he's going to lead us to victory with.
I mean, what are the necessary and sufficient conditions of something to be called a plan? I think this barely clears those. Probably like technicalities.
I mean, I think I'll bring Erasmus can come along. I'll papoose him the whole way up, so that we can jump from rooftop to rooftop,
Cool.
and he can listen in and translate for us any information, and we'll try to avoid talking to people. We'll hang around the rooftops.
Okay.
I'm sure I can handle carrying him around.
All right. Hey, you're both aided. Good luck. And of course, if anything goes wrong, we'll disavow you. All knowledge of you.
Yes.
I already
You
did.
wouldn't do that anyway.
All right. Show me where on the map you guys plan to go in.
So we had an idea of the barracks, right? That I remember.
I'd
Or
say
kind
with
of what I think
Elspeth's,
I remember, I should say.
yeah, I think with Elspeth's help, you have an idea. It's at the back end.
Like top right, top left.
I mean, based on what you think,
Mhm.
it's probably top right.
So probably don't want to go in just directly. I wouldn't think.
I mean, you're the sneaky person. You're telling me.
Because I'm okay. So top right.
What time of day is it?
At this point, I'm thinking it's mid-morning, like 10, 11 o'clock.
All right.
Is top left there? That blue building is at the church.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's probably in. Not looking at that much.
Well, it's actually probably looking very hot, or at least it looked like it was very hot very recently.
I think we should come in from the west wall, kind of the path that I already took the last time,
Okay.
and go kind. I think if we stick to the top of the buildings, we might be pretty good, and then just jump from building to building.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. And I'll just carry you. So I'm gonna leave everything behind except for
How
backpack
high,
and everything.
how far can you guys jump?
If I turn on my arms, I get to switch out all my strength shit for my well, I don't know if it counts for jumping, but I get to switch out strength or wisdom. That seems pretty good.
You can jump up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet, normally. And yeah. And then more, I guess, if you were making a roll.
I mean, Erasmus, your strength score is in the negatives, isn't it?
He's in the bag.
Definitely carrying.
I'm in the bag. I'm not jumping.
Oh, so you're doing this while carrying someone, a small creature, on your back.
Yes.
He got rid of all his other equipment.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of absolutely everything besides. Thankfully, I don't need
Erasmus, who's only 30 pounds, to be fair.
Okay.
So I'm gonna replace
plus
my
a
regular
little more
backpack
from
with just
the clothes and like things I have on me, but like it's almost nothing.
I think you can leave behind everything except for whatever your focus.
All right. I will look at what your thingy
And my clothes.
there.
I would prefer to not be naked in the backpack.
Yes, I definitely meant leave your clothes behind when I said that sentence.
And also the hat of the sky, so I'm keeping that. I mean,
yeah,
I'm sort of wearing the backpack.
Yeah, just wear the backpack. Be like Banjo-Kazooie. We're gonna do Banjo-Kazooie. That's what we're gonna do.
We are Banjo-Kazooie.
We are gonna do Banjo-Kazooie. Stick your head out every once in a while.
A cat and a lizard.
I mean, that's pretty close to ukulele.
All right, Erasmus, I'm going to ask you to make an intelligence roll.
Okay. 17.
All right, you remember that you, the whole time you were walking around being charmed, The succubus was discussing things with you telepathically, and you were telling them everything telepathically,
Uh-huh.
and you've had this entire conversation in front of.
Oh,
I thought you were uncharmed, though. I thought I fixed you.
I am.
Yeah, but while he was still charmed,
Oh, I see.
he had a psychic link. You don't know how far a telepathic link can go, but then again, you also don't know where the succubus is,
Hmm.
and he's been here the whole time.
Hmm.
Oh, we've said everything in front of Raoul.
Right.
Okay, sorry.
Time to behead him.
Okay, so new plan. Someone knock out Raoul or throw him out or something.
Throw him out.
You could just walk away.
Yeah, go outside.
Someone. Okay, this is good. This is good. Hey Erasmus, let's go do the thing that we plan to do.
Okay. Well, okay. Out of character. Aren't we in the hut?
Yeah, I assume so.
Well,
this whole
well,
conversation.
magic-
Only if
Magic-
you re-upped the hut.
Oh, after the
Oh,
morning.
right, yeah,
No, that's true.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
I don't know. Are you gonna re-up it?
No, we're just hanging out, hiding far away from everyone now, right?
Yeah.
Just
No.
hiding
It
in
was
the
more
scrub.
that it was still up. Magic can't go through the hut.
Oh, I see.
I don't know
Ah,
if the telepathic link can. Again, well, maybe it's just spells. I don't know.
well, it depends on if we were going to spend the day. It seems to me that if she knew she was going to spend the night, she'd just do the spell again, because, you know.
Yeah, but would we wait until night to discuss this?
It's like the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
You know, you grab more. Well, you got to pick one. If the hut is up or not is gonna decide what Erasmus and I do.
Because
Yeah.
if we were so we got up in the morning and just see how long it lasts.
8 hours.
8 hours. Okay. And so it went away in the morning, but the question was if we were going to spend the day there, and you guys didn't want to.
Yeah.
So if you're saying we can't wait for Raoul, we have to get moving, then she wouldn't have, because why blow a hut spell if we are not going to spend the day there?
Okay. Cool. Good. So yeah, Erasmus, let's go do the thing that we planned to do.
Oh, okay. I mean, you control where we go.
Mm-hmm. And Erasmus and I are gonna stealth into the forest.
All right, roll me a stealth.
And
Do I roll, or like, because I'm thinking not sneaking anywhere? I'm just in a backpack.
You roll too, because
Okay.
you have to be quiet.
24. And 11.
You
So
have advantage.
yeah.
No. Would I?
Blue has. Yeah, you do.
Why?
oh yeah, boots.
Yeah.
Oh,
boots,
yes,
the
right.
leg warmers.
Yeah, all right. I mean, Erasmus is kind of like he's complaining in the backpack. Yeah,
It's
grumbling.
slightly uncomfortable in here. Like I feel like it would have been more comfortable. Like
Yeah.
In my mind,
We're
it was
not
like
gonna go
gonna be a
that
little.
far.
It was gonna be a little sleeping bag.
All right.
Like.
And if
like,
the rest of you are in a place where you are not
Mm-hmm.
in a hut,
Yep.
you'd also need to roll stealth.
Yeah, just to crouch down.
Oh, all right. This is at disadvantage.
Just because you're big and shiny?
Because I'm in full plate armor.
Okay.
0.
All right, you can roll for Liddy. And I would say Raoul is not trying to be stealthy, so that's gonna kind of bring it down as well.
Is he going to start making stuff known? You going to start yelling and stuff?
Oh.
He hasn't yet, but he might.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're not going with them. We're just hanging out back at the spot, right?
Yes, but you're
But
trying not to be noticed.
Yes. Okay. I'm just wondering how stealth. It's not like we're walking through the woods stealthy. It's more like stay under the bushes stealthy.
Yeah, you're staying under the
Yeah.
bushes, air quotes, stealthy.
Yeah.
Because no, you guys are you guys, as delightful people as you are, you, you don't sound like a bush. Unless bushes were talked to each other and wore full plate armor.
The Sound of Bushes. Next on National Geographic.
So you get the sense that if nobody seems, as far as you know, nobody has gone by you yet.
Mhm.
But were somebody to do so, you're either probably going to want to find a better hiding place or just prepare to be attacked. Really?
Should I just cast the hut again, or do we want to just have our day spiced up a bit? Reverence.
That's a friend.
Maybe we should just go find somewhere else to stand.
All right. Let's
So blue is not gonna go that. He's only gonna go like 60 feet away. Hiking. Sorry, there's a plan. There's a plan of why we're running.
Does Elsbeth would like to? Well, Elsbeth would roll perception, hoping that she could look around to find a better place to recover.
All right, just from where you are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll. Go ahead.
Oh, I kind of already did because I knew what I'd have to roll. So I was sorry preemptively. I'm trying to anticipating the game.
Right where you are, there aren't much but like scrub, but you see a whole bunch of rocks, what appears to be near a beach. That you feel like if you could get down into those rocks, you guys could probably find a good place to hide.
Have Blue and Blue and Erasmus already left?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've gone the 60 feet away. So, Blue, what's your plan? We'll start with you guys.
Once I'm far enough away that I think that they can't see me, I'm gonna use a key point to turn on my astral face bit and whisper to the very obvious shiny bush that I see in the distance,
Mhm.
and kind of explain to Reverence that Raoul is probably feeding the succubus information because he heard our conversation. So now they think we're going to go do this thing, and it's probably a good time to come up with a different plan while they're distracted looking for us where we said we were going, or doing what we said we were doing. Also, you might want to like plug his ears or some shit, cover his eyes, put him away.
Put him.
And you can I don't know, nod your head, give me a high five or a thumbs up if you understand. Because you can't talk back to me.
So I just look over at Raul. What's he doing?
He's sitting there being tied up. Do you want to roll insight?
Or
Okay, go ahead.
Dude. Insight. 23.
Oh, he's watching. You notice that he's been watching you guys very carefully, and every now and then his eyes kind of blank out for a second or two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. Well.
Oh, you know what? I'll also have you roll religion for me.
Religion. 18.
All right. So you know that when a succubus has somebody under a charm, their ability to communicate telepathically with that person is incredible. Like they can even do so in another another plane of existence. They could go to the abyss and still maintain contact with them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just what you know.
Just looking at my inventory of things the things to quiet a guy. I'm like, oh, hey, I have 5 vials of poison.
Good, yeah.
Just feed him poison.
That'll definitely do the quieting part.
Permanent.
Maybe a little too well.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe if you kill him and then resurrect him, that will cure him.
That is a funny
It worked
use of
for Erasmus.
resurrection.
I mean, it did.
Yeah.
It did, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're just gonna lightly kill you, but then bring you right back. It'll be fine.
I'll say with an 18, you also know an injured party can try to break free from a charm.
Oh, really? I'm just gonna
break his arm.
I'm gonna look at everybody else who have not been hearing me.
No,
talk
I don't
to.
know any of this. I don't know any.
And I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna need you all to trust me here.
This is never the start of a good conversation.
Listen, just listen to me. I'm gonna need you to trust me here. All right.
Roll persuasion.
To Elspeth?
Yeah, he's just gonna do it before I can react. Is what he's gonna do. All right, we've been through a lot. Yeah. He's my brother in arms. He asked me to trust him.
I'm gonna need you both to trust me here. Okay. And I just stand up. I'm gonna pick up Raul and I'm gonna start slapping him with a gauntlet.
All right, roll an attack.
Okay. I don't have a gauntlet attack, so here you go. An 18 to hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that will hit him.
Yeah.
He takes 5 damage.
All right. So he is going to roll another save. I will do that for him, I think. Hang on.
He's inside Irreverence's aura, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he technically is.
He is getting attacked by him, so he's within range.
Okay. What is his wisdom score?
You want me to go ahead and
look
give him
that
a...
up.
I can roll it.
Well, I will. I don't
okay.
necessarily want you to.
Sure, 1.
Know
It's
it
a
is.
+1.
He says, "Stop! Stop! What are you? Stop it! What are you doing?"
Can I insight to see if that seems to work?
Yeah, you
Eyes
can.
look funky.
13.
I have to roll again, don't I? Give me a second. I just have to look something up.
You're so damn needy. Oh my god.
I was like, that's really mean to tell Chrissy. Then I realized it was really bad.
No, I'm talking to Dinky. Talking a little Dinkster here.
Yeah, Kelsey will often yell at her dogs, and I think she's talking about the game. And it's very weird. Oh, yeah.
Think he's probably snapped out of it.
I'm gonna slap him again anyway.
Okay.
Never be too safe.
On the other side, so it's
another like 5 damage or something. This time, when he blinks, you notice a change in his eyes. The pupils immediately go down.
I just kind of look.
And he says, "Oh my God." He looks at you, Elspeth, and says, "I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. It was like I had no power to. I was just doing what I was told. I couldn't stop myself."
It's all right. And she'll point to the like scars where she healed herself, where he stabbed her repeatedly. She's like, this little constellation. I call it the Raoul now.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I never would have done that.
I know. It's okay. No worries, mate.
Oh,
Listen, she's having fun with this at this point. I drop him.
thanks.
All right.
Thanks for hitting me. I deserved it.
Anytime.
Let's make our way over there. And she points out the rocks near the beach. Let's get out of this open area. We can always watch for the other two to come back.
Did Blue catch any of this hilarious nonsense?
You see, Reverend's
perception.
I'm definitely not seeing it. I'm in the backpack.
No, you're in the background.
Oh my God.
You're super perceptive.
I do not realize how much this cat relies on human interaction until my partner is not here to have him.
To have the work, right?
Because it's their cat. It's their what's the word?
Baby?
Therapy cat.
Oh, baby?
Yeah.
Oh, therapy cat.
Yeah. So he's kind of just a familiar. He's always shadowing her at all times. But now she's not here, or he's not here, so it's just me and you, Mr. Dink. And he's so upset. He just seems so sad. Because I'm not giving him all my attention.
Black hole of attention.
He's such a needy animal.
Blue, you see at least part of you certainly see you see Raoul get slapped around a couple times.
Okay.
Does he see us moving off to?
Yeah, that was good. I was gonna. If I
would say with a 14 and with you guys' complete lack of any kind of stealth, he probably sees it.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
I'll catch
Which
up.
is very
I'll
poor.
bring Erasmus and I to catch up then.
So when he sees you, he says, I told them what you were gonna do.
I know.
We know. That's the reason I started slapping you.
That's why we didn't go. But now they think we're going somewhere.
You're not there.
We're not there.
No.
But we have an opening, so we got to take advantage of this.
Yep.
And go somewhere else, maybe.
Sure.
So maybe we need to pick either a different location to try to enter, and hope that security is less there.
Well, we should obviously go to the complete opposite side.
Maybe bottom right corner. And then
Yeah.
go away north.
If they think we're coming in here, then this is the last place. This is the furthest away from where they're gonna send everyone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm a little worried they're gonna know that we're coming. I mean, they know we're coming, but they're gonna know that we're there. So at some point, security is gonna get tighter, even if we don't show up what we're supposed to.
Yeah.
You can Missy Step and climb, right? You're fine. You have climbing gloves.
Yeah, I'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
the motto. Yes.
I'll be fine. Okay.
We say these things.
The same plan, different entrance.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to the upper right,
Bottom right.
bottom right. Okay. So yeah, I mean, both of you, I don't even think you need to roll. You'll climb. I would. Are you still in a bag, Erasmus?
I'm in the backpack.
You're in the backpack. Okay. So you can roll stealth again for getting up over the. I won't make you keep rolling it like all the time, but
Okay. Both of us?
yep. Once again, Blue, you are just silent. You just blend into your surroundings like you're an invisible kitty cat. But Erasmus is.
Hey, y'all! I just realized something. Thinking ain't got no food, and everything closes at 8 here. So I'm gonna be right back. I go run to the gas station, or
Okay.
like right down the road. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
These are fried.
All right.
yeah. That's probably a good idea.
No wonder Binky is so mad.
That's all right. We've
right.
got the Erasmus Blue show at the moment, so
Yeah.
perfect time.
Yep. All right. So you climb over and you see you're in like a little cul-de-sac with 3 houses, and there is one of the watchtowers is quite close to you.
Mhm.
Where do you think we should? We're gonna have to hang out here for a while and keep an eye on things. Where do you think we should?
Let's see if we can see guards going anywhere. Like, what's actually going on in the city?
All right, Blue, roll perception. Yeah, you see that there are a couple of guards in the watchtower. And as you sort of just peer around you, you can see other guards making rounds. They seem, based on your memory of the other night, to be a little more alert and a little more numerous than they were before.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best to describe. To describe all this stuff to Erasmus and hope he helps remember it all.
Okay.
Two brains better than one. Whatever. This many guards moving in this direction.
Mhm.
See what we can remember together.
All right, Erasmus, you can roll an intelligence to see generally how well you're remembering all of this.
Hold on. I am spending a sorcery point to re-roll that.
Okay.
That is absolutely terrible. Much better.
Yeah, I mean it's a little hard for you to picture, but you think you're getting the gist. You're keeping everything remembered.
Good.
So then, do we want to make it? We want to avoid the guards, but we need to find the captain. So we got to make it north,
Yes.
right? That's the plan.
Yes. That would be the plan. Yes.
Doesn't look like there's. Oh, that guard. Oh, if we could make it on top of that guard tower, that'd be awesome.
What would that do for us?
Right, like this appears we're assuming the camp is.
Mm-hmm.
And the captain is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we can be up on the guard tower, that'll give us a good vantage point to just sit and chill and watch.
Oh, you mean this guy talk?
Yeah.
Oh, it's certainly
I say that we walk up the street up until we get to there, the houses.
All right, so you're
then-
going by the street, the cobblestones?
We'll be like, we'll stuff our way through it,
Okay.
jump between shadows and whatever alleyways
Mhm.
and whatnot.
All right. Well,
Until we make it to there, yeah, and then I think we'll maybe try to figure out a way to make it up onto that.
all right. I will keep your current stealth because it seems about right to me. Anyway, And you do, it takes a while because you're moving kind of slowly and making sure there's no one around when you run. Yeah, the place where the Lamia is, as you go by, it's still sort of a mess. No one has cleaned it up. Nobody has done anything with it. In fact, even some of the bodies are still there.
Oh,
Lovely. Okay. And then I think at this point, that's a really long straightaway to just run off it.
All right, so you're gonna go through you're gonna go up the road through near the cock carousel.
Yeah, this is the cock carousel right here, right?
No, that's the Lamia's tent.
That's
so
the
you're
Lamia's tent.
you're
Up
like
here.
here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So if you go straight north,
I'll have to
and
go
you
by the cock
remember
carousel.
this. I'm
What do
sorry?
you think, Erasmus? Well, I'm gonna ask Erasmus what he thinks.
well, I mean, it doesn't. If they didn't clean up after us, it. I think they're probably. That's kind of suggested. I mean, they probably haven't had time to it. I don't know. I think it was just sneaking along in the shadows as best you can, like just
Like
going
along
straight
the
for the.
wall?
Yeah, maybe. Like.
Or should we try to go around by the trees? Like it's gonna take us longer, and we're gonna
Well,
spend more time.
it's gonna depend on which. Do you think it's easy? It'd probably be easier to sneak in the trees. I think there's more stuff to hide behind than just going along a wall. I don't know. Go the sneaking one.
Yeah, we'll round about the whole thing.
What does that mean? You're going through the trees?
Yeah, I think the plan is to like one of these.
Okay. I'm gonna have you guys do another just general stealth.
All right.
Okay.
I am going to pray for guidance from Chronos. I forget that.
Okay, I am gonna spend another sorcery point to not be reroll that slightly better.
Oh,
Okay.
this is something. Oh, 29. Thank you, Chronos. Your favorite kitty.
Okay. So just hang on 1 second. I should just keep these out. But all right. You make it through the trees to being about here, I'm guessing, without attracting any undue attention.
Yay.
Now comes the fun part. We're gonna try to climb up onto that tower.
Can you
So,
ping
well,
where
first
you
you
guys
have
are
to
again?
sort of-
Sorry, where are you guys? I lost you. Where are you again?
We made it to sorry, the trees, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
All
Cool,
right.
thanks.
So you need, at this point, from the vantage point of the trees, why don't you take a roll me a perception?
Oh well, I can't really help you.
Nope, use in a bag. We didn't even put
Nothing you
breathing holes
need.
for you.
Okay.
It's not airtight.
There certainly are a lot more. There's a lot of soldiers around here. And you notice that they are, part of the thing that they are doing is dragging bodies and tossing them into ditches.
Oh. mean, I guess we could just hide in this tree if it's got that good of a vantage point. Just climb
You're the legs.
Yeah. Which I wouldn't mind doing. Just climbing the tree and chilling up here. Hang up Erasmus by a branch.
All right.
Yeah,
So you
we'll climb up the tree and hide in the tree.
okay? Let's see. Climb up in the tree, and Blue, you're pretty well going to be just invisible in this tree. I will have Erasmus roll one more stealth check,
Okay.
and then you can both roll perception.
9.
Yeah, you stumble and creak. Luckily, Blue is there to kind of, you know. So between the two of you,
As
you
the
get-
appropriate cat noises can be heard.
yeah. All right, Blue, you can roll your perception as well. You might
I'm
as well.
trying my best, but my computer isn't letting me. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna roll a dice and add a 10.
I do not mind.
5 plus 10, so 15.
Okay. It's it's a little difficult to see through the leaves and into, you know, what you're seeing, but you can tell. Let's see. What you can tell with that is you see that there are, it looks like this is a place where people are working, this whole area here, right? Whereas this is a place where people are going in and out of tents. You don't see in either place anybody that looks like a big dragonborn guard right now. So you're not sure if that means he's out elsewhere or if he's in one of the tents. You have no way to know.
How comfortable are you? Are you cool with like just chilling here for a while?
Let's wait. We can wait a bit and see what happens. See what we spot. Maybe we'll figure something out.
I mean, you could probably hang out till nightfall. It's not like the other people meet us there.
Yeah, sure.
We can find out. We have the bird. We can find out where they are if we need to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we'll stay here till nightfall.
All right.
Keep an eye on things.
I'm going to take a quick bio break then while you guys are doing your stakeout. Stakeout, that's what it's called.
Yeah, we're doing a good old-fashioned stakeout. Hi, buddy. You want to sit on me, but this is not. You are the worst, neediest cat ever. Stop clawing at me. Yes. We should have brought snacks. We didn't bring snacks. I bet the church has snacks. We should have asked it.
Yes, snack to the church. Always a good idea.
Yeah.
Nothing could go wrong in that scenario.
Snacks.
Yeah, they're
At
delicious.
churches.
Really innocuous.
Okay, I don't know how long I'm gonna last tonight. I feel weirdly tired. I'm like kind of sick all of a sudden. So.
Oh, all right.
I can probably it's like I'll tell you if it gets too bad. Like, but I probably won't like. The session probably won't be more than 3 hours. I have a feeling.
Okay. Do you want to go get something to eat? Maybe settle your
I
stomach?
have
All right.
both. I have like, so, yeah.
Get a Dr. Pepper on just fine.
I have Faxacondi. Does that count?
Oh, Dr. Pepper's like my favorite thing.
It's the Danish soda. It's kind of like Sprite, but slightly better.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's good for your stomach.
Yeah.
Lemonade.
And which would also help with my tiredness.
Yes, a little energy there.
Yeah.
True. All true things.
Hmm.
So, do y'all have a plan?
Well,
Stake out, hope for the best, and then
let's see if we can at least like figure out sort of where the captain probably is, based on like who goes in where and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that sneaking out's the easy part. especially this close to a wall. We literally just I
Yeah,
can
we
just
just
run
run.
up the wall and throw Rasmus over it.
Erasmus over a wall. I think. Yeah. That...
Sounds like that sounds like a proverb or something. Like a phrase.
Okay.
But
So.
I think with the buff, yeah, get whatever information. Hopefully, get like where he hangs out the most. Maybe where he lives. We might have to follow him if he does. If he like actually moves.
Yeah, I like the idea of figuring out where his house is.
The go and replace his wife tactic.
You can use your disguise hat to look like a small version of the wife.
Help me, honey, I've shrunk.
Yeah, he's gonna buy that. Yeah, like.
Hey, that's shrinking magic.
Yeah, we really didn't think about how we're gonna get off this island.
Oh, we do have to think about that. Yeah. Maybe when we're down the shore, when we cut back to Reverence and Elsbeth, she can keep her eye out for ships.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a you problem to figure out while we're out.
Mm-hmm. See if we can see any coming or going, or notice where they're sailing toward, that kind of stuff. Right. What else is going on? We got some dead air here. It's really boring.
Sorry. I'm trying to think of what else we can talk about. Oh, you guys excited about running an auction?
Oh, damn.
Oh, I need to actually look at the rules at some point.
Yes, I saw the actually, I had to request access. Did you get the email?
I did get that email. I remember.
Yeah.
I got an email about that. I will.
You can change it so that anyone with the link.
Yeah, I was trying to do that on my phone, and not that you probably can do it on your phone. I just
I'm
not as familiar with it as on a screen, so bigger screen. So I will make sure you all have access.
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna have to read through those rules myself because I don't remember them all that well.
Yeah. Sorry, I was improving.
No, it makes complete sense to like.
Yeah.
If you want to get to an auction, you get invited to an auction. You run an auction yourself.
That's true.
Oh, I think it's a good idea. It's not.
Okay, you don't mind the extra work it costs.
No, I did not have a plan.
Nor did I. No, that was.
I was just like, I'm gonna grab like all my random name generators and hope for the best, because all I can do is come up with names for them when they
turn up.
Silly shit.
Well, I was, I was asked. You asked about a price, and I just had went. I'm not authorized to say that. I don't know. Auction. So. All right, Chrissy's back.
Hey, is Jess back?
I don't think quite yet.
I don't think so.
I'm back.
Speaking of the demo.
All right. So, why don't I say that? What are you guys doing, Jess or Reverence and Elspeth and the interns, while you're waiting? Are you just laying low and hiding, or are you doing anything else?
Keeping an eye out for boats and ships, and the types of ships, if they seem to be military or they're commercial, private. Also, if they seem to be going toward a particular direction, or if even I can like see a port or a lighthouse from where I am.
Okay.
Generally, keeping our eyes peeled.
I'll assist her in doing that.
All right. Why don't you roll perception with advantage then?
Excellent. I'm praying for guidance too if I need it. That's all right. I feel more confident. Woohoo, 23. That's pretty good.
Okay. You're in the north area. You didn't go like miles and miles away from the camp, so you're kind of. You didn't really say if you had gone east or west.
Oh, where? Okay. The island. Where? Can you ping where we are on the island? No, I don't know. Reverence. East or west? What do you think? You have any preference here?
East.
Okay, east. East. Why not?
All right. So, actually, that puts you kind of close to like it's not a full lighthouse, but it's sort of a tower.
Oh,
You can
okay.
see that, and you can see that there's a dock that goes out of the tower that looks more official. Um, from your vantage point, you don't see a lot of activity. Um, you're sort of a little uh, you're just not in a good place to sort of see how many
Okay.
come and go.
Mm-hmm.
You see a couple of ships that, based in your having gotten around ships, you figured that these are ships that are intended to go shorter distances, like,
Okay.
for instance, over to the next island or over to the main island and back.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, these aren't for long sea voyages. They're probably not very, they're probably not the coziest rides,
Okay.
but they are clearly seaworthy.
Get the job done, kind of.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Good to know. Keep an eye on
Okay.
that. Mm-hmm. And then wait for our buddies.
Right. So for you other guys sitting in your tree.
KISS.
We did not get that board.
You've been
Well, I don't
sitting.
have lips, so.
After several hours, you kind of figured that there's like a latrine over here, right?
Oh, important
And so
knowledge.
you do see, other than just seeing a lot of soldiers going back and forth, and a lot of the times they go into that green tent and then come back out again a few minutes later and go and do stuff.
Mm.
You also see at some point different people going out of the green tent and over to the latrine. And at one point, I can tell you who you see. You see two, not one, but two kobold soldiers.
What color?
What was your score? It's kind of a distance for you, and they're wearing armor. So,
16 and 21.
I'm not sure that from where you are you can really accurately tell that right yet.
Okay.
But they are, kobolds,
Yeah.
um,
I'm
so you
quite
see
familiar with them.
Yep. So you see a couple kobolds go back and forth. You also see, you're not sure how many other soldiers, but clearly there are other soldiers that are in there. And at one point, you do see a very large, fancy dressed, captain looking dragonborn go out, use the latrine for a couple minutes, come out, bark a bunch of orders at people, and then go back into the green tent.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, that answers that question. Wow.
Okay. Do you think we should stick around long enough to find out where he lives? I know that Seth was rather curious about that.
Well,
Also, there are other soldiers in all of the other tents, so
well, we did kind of put the whole place on high alert, probably. So the question is if he is going home.
Yeah, that's fair.
He might stay here all night, like giving orders and making sure.
We don't just show up out of nowhere.
How far away is the tent?
I'm so bad at distances. It is. Does 500 feet make sense?
I
don't know.
That'd be like a football field and a half.
Not quite that far, no.
Yeah.
More like
Yeah.
3/4 of a football field. That's what I would say.
I love how American that interaction was.
I have
That is how I measure
that
all
tells me-
distance.
That tells me nothing.
Think about a
Have
football
you ever-
pitch.
I've never been on a football pitch.
Have you ever been to a game?
Netherlands football?
Okay. I know how big a soccer field is, but
Yeah.
not a American football field
No,
is.
when I say football, I mean proper football, not American.
Oh,
Yeah, I think they're
That's
about
not
the
what.
same.
That's not what I meant.
Also, because pitch, they don't use pitch; they field. So
Who?
It's 100 yards. A football field is 100 yards.
Americans will use anything besides.
so 60 feet.
what? No.
It's 2 foot. That was 100 yards. Wait,
No.
it's yards, not feet.
Okay.
A
Yeah.
yard is 3 feet.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Sorry, my brain is not working right,
That's
now,
okay.
right
It's
now.
all right.
So it's 180 feet away. I think that makes sense to me.
Okay.
Wow.
Very bad at. I'm just a person who's very bad at
I'm right with you, girl. Don't worry about it.
like people say how far. If you ask me how far away my house is from the road, and I can see it because I can look out my window right now, I'd be like a bunch of feet.
Oh, okay. So we're not close enough to it that I can firebomb it from here.
Oh, definitely not. I would say no.
Well, it's actually not that far. It's only like 30 feet or something from me being able to hit it with a fireball.
I hope you're not saying this out loud. I mean, I hope you are saying it out loud.
I hope.
Yeah,
I hope you
I'm-
do
You
it.
can be like, please don't.
I won't do
It's
it.
an option. It's an option. Like, they would know where it came from.
Something we don't need to do. That's all.
They they would just
They're-
know. They would just be, oh, holy shit, the tent is on fire. They're inside
Yes,
the
but
tent.
we need his information. So if nothing else, maybe you can blow up something else and we can drag him away. No, that's a terrible idea. We just.
I mean,
But also, we have no rope. So we would drag away this kitten screaming person, climb a wall.
well, that's why we knock him out and then take him over and then have reverends hold him up and interrogate him.
Do you think we can? Do you know how to put people to sleep? Is that something you know how to do?
Not anymore.
Okay. How do we get him out of like? Can the two of us kidnap him?
Probably. We just need to knock him out.
Yeah, but can we do that quickly enough that he won't?
All right. I will say, because you would know this, you guys are there. The hard part wouldn't be just knocking out him specifically, even though he looks like a tough guy and he wears armor. So it's not like he would be a pushover, but it's that you're in a camp full of other soldiers who are walking back and forth and around all day.
So that's
So you would
tired
have
from
to-
walking.
Well, you would have to like cross in front and go into a tent that you know has a bunch of soldiers in it.
Hell, I got a plan.
Also, we do have rope. I have rope in the back of holding.
You have the bag of holding with you? Why would you have the bag of holding with you? You should have nothing but your focus with you.
Yeah, didn't she say you were going like practically naked?
Yeah, we're
okay.
going pretty much practically naked. You got nothing on you. You have no
Okay.
rope.
I would assume we would have taken rope with us just to, like, you know.
Hey, baby.
No, we were like, we can both climb. It's fine.
Yeah, but we were also planning on kidnapping him. So
No, we weren't.
Okay.
This is an impromptu idea.
Scouting. Okay, this is
We
scouting.
were just supposed to scout. However, I do like the idea of turning this into a kidnapping. I say that. So here's my plan, Erasmus. The rest of them aren't here to stop us. So we send the bird because we did bring the bird. We send the
We
bird
did.
and tell the other ones to attack like the camp on the other corner, and see if they can drag, like, cause enough of a commotion and like get guards over there. And in that commotion, we can snag the guy we want and run off with him.
But can we knock him out?
I don't know if we have to knock him out.
Well, I don't think he. Look at that man. I don't think like I'm definitely not carrying him away.
Well, yeah, I don't expect you to.
Are you carrying him away with all your arms?
I might actually be able to with all my arms.
I mean, if you hold him with
I
like
have so many arms.
with all the arms, like you have.
I have 4 arms, so I could hold him with 4 arms and still run up the wall. I don't need hands to climb.
Yeah.
I could just grab him and run up a wall.
I mean, you probably like I don't know, gag him first so he doesn't scream the whole way up. I mean, I like this plan.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
This could end terribly, but it's a good opportunity. Like, we're here. We can do this, right? I'm trying to be a wise monk cat and try to figure out how terrible of an idea this is.
Do you want to roll wisdom?
How terrible of an idea is this? I also don't
Okay.
know how confident Blue is. Oh, that's a saving throw, but it's the same. That's
You think it's a pretty good idea? Yeah. 10, sure.
Oh, pretty good idea. I think we can do this.
Oh my god. This rolls. This is gonna be the end of these two.
We're getting you involved. Okay.
No?
If we don't hear anything, all right. Let's give him as much detail as we can. So.
How many words can you give the bird? There's a limit,
I don't
right?
know.
25.
Yeah.
25. Okay, so as much detail as we can. 25. Okay, I say we tell him to cause a commotion on the south wall. Anywhere in the south wall is fine. Kidnapping. Going up the north wall. I think we can just run up the north wall.
Okay. So the plan is.
So wait, one more.
Okay.
If we don't hear from you by midnight, we'll abort. So it starts at midnight.
Yeah.
That's it. Cause commotion, south wall. Kidnapping, north wall.
We kidnapped
We'll
the entire
cancel
wall.
after midnight. That's less than 25 words, right?
Yeah, I think it is.
Sounds like it. I wasn't counting them.
Okay, I think you could get it into 25 word thing. So you send out the bird, guys. The bird. Do you know where to send it?
It says
Yes.
it looks for us
Yeah.
in an area until it finds.
Yeah.
You give a description and then it looks for you.
Yes.
Because you're hiding.
Yeah, but the
So-
bird is like coming, like they're hiding from people looking for them on ground level and like or from the wall.
Well, I think
Well,
they're more like hiding in the rocks rather than under the
Yeah.
rocks because you didn't say caves, so
Yeah.
I kind of pictured like
Actually-
big rocks on a beach, and we've sort of like over a bird looking down would still be able to see us.
Sorry.
All right.
I mean, it's a
pardon me.
DM's call, but
Ooh,
Oh.
that's a doorbell, huh?
super
That is
fancy.
a like classic doorbell.
Yes, it is.
Very, very fancy.
Bougie Christie.
All right, so okay, we're gonna get presumably this message. So Reverence, you could think about Reverence's response.
No.
My wonder is if we should take Liddy or Raoul or leave them behind, considering he's been charmed and she's just. But we could just bring them. If they die, we can bring them back.
Here's my question.
Hey.
How are we supposed to cause a commotion and then get away?
We are on an island.
Mm-hmm. We are increasingly slow people.
What if we do a distraction that isn't it's like distance, some kind of distance attack?
Fireball the wall. You can't fireball the wall.
Yeah, that's the
Also,
problem.
I'm not here, so
That's my job.
I've got Guardian of Faith as a domain spell. Let me.
What does that do?
All right, if I can sneak up.
Sorry about that. Roll a d6.
Ooh,
Anybody.
you harassing pumpkin.
fun.
All right. It takes the bird, which it's right now twilight.
Mm-hmm.
By this time, it takes the bird an hour to find you.
Oh, well, that was handy. Cool. Yes. So, I can, at a range of 30 feet, cast a large spectral guardian that will occupy an unoccupied space for up to 8 hours. And any hostile creature that moves in its space, it attacks. And so I could just cast my spirit spectral guardian here at the front gate. We're supposed to go to what part of it again? The north? The south?
I think the message was commotion south wall, kidnapping north wall.
All right, so
Take-
the south wall is the front gate, so I can cast it there. People will freak out, but it'll just be a guardian, and then we can like get away while they're trying to figure out what it is.
Do you think that will cause enough of a commotion?
Well, they're on heightened alert, so it will certainly bring everyone's focus to the south wall, even if they're not reassigned there. Is my thought. But that's just the first shot at a plan. You want to add, change, offer something else? What can we do at the south wall?
I don't really have spells that do things like that. And let's see.
What else do I have prepared?
Liddy probably not there.
Oh yeah,
Damn it.
Liddy's check her her spells too. Yeah.
Liddy spells.
Not really a. No, if I'm not raising dead or healing, I don't really have a lot of distance spells.
Ray, hold person, sending, dimension door, alarm, magic missile.
Hi, pumpkin.
No, she doesn't really have any.
From what's the distance for magic missile? How far away could those be?
Oh,
They have to be aimed at a target, not a.
Yeah, they
an
have
object
to
or
be at a
anything.
target.
Right, but
Yeah.
but can you be like 100 feet away?
Probably 120. It's 60 or 120.
Let me
Those
look.
things tend to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Magic missile. What does this say? Oh, it didn't say. Info.
120
120.
literally says it.
Yep, 120 feet.
Oh,
That's
duh.
pretty far. So that will give
You
us
could
more
tell.
time to run away.
Cast some spells and run away, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Run away, run away.
You don't really have anything yet. I don't really have for distance stuff either.
Mm-mm. I really don't.
Mm-mm. I mean, I have lightning bolt, but not prepared.
Everything I have is smites that are melee.
Well, I mean, that's you're not asked to be ranged offensive attacker very often.
Or cause commotions in enemy camps.
Yes.
It's definitely an Erasmus job, and he's in the wrong spot for that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm thinking magic missile and I guess I could maybe cast our hut and we could hide in it.
They would find the hut if we just had a hut.
Okay. So what are we gonna do after we get their attention?
I don't know. I wish I had Finir.
Let me see what Raul
so
has.
far.
Can't you
right.
get Fenrir?
I don't have that spell prepared.
Scorching Ray. Yeah, Raul could do Scorching Ray at the front door.
That's
Also
something.
120 feet.
The front door is made of people, by the way. You remember that.
Yep.
It's made of people?
Yep. Living people.
Oh.
Just all
Right.
tied up and having fun. Sometimes, kind of, maybe.
Well,
Not really.
at the guards at the front door?
There are a couple guards at the front door and other guards in the inside of the watchtowers.
Okay. Yeah, so they'll be. I think they could aim at those guards, not the people who are made up being who make up the wall.
Ugh.
So, that's a possibility. What do you
If
think?
we're going to distract something, I think that's about the only possibility we have.
Fire's good for that. All right, so we have until midnight, and we've got to sneak up on it. Great. Maybe Reverends hang back,
Yep.
and I will then. Elsbeth is going to cast Bless on all four of us. So what is it? Up to 3 creatures plus myself. So I'll cast Bless at 2nd level. And everyone
This
gets...
means that the other people who had bless on them, it goes away, right?
We don't have bless. You have aid.
Correct. It was aid.
Eight. Okay, sorry.
And that's just a one-off.
How many hit points is that?
It's an extra
Already
20.
forgot.
I cast it at 6th level, so it's an extra 25. I can't really do anything else with my 6th level spell. I can only upgrade.
That's a good use for it.
I think so. Alright. So now everyone's got their +4s. I guess and their ability checks and their attack rolls. So that's about as much as I can do to help those two. Is bless them. So are we off then?
I reckon.
Okay. Guess we're gonna start at twilight is when the bird arrived. So we should maybe wait till it gets properly dark to give us also the cover of darkness.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And then we'll have the interns throw things at the people at the walls.
Mm-hmm.
And
Pretty
then we'll
much.
run.
All right. Stealth checks, or how would you? Or can we get close enough to the wall and not be seen?
You will have to do stealth checks when you get sort of in the area.
Okay.
It's it is a very open area in front of the fort.
Hopefully, it's also very dark.
It's dark,
Okay, good.
but it is wide open.
So we're gonna stay low.
Yep.
Hug the
So-
ground.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're headed in, yes, I will need stealth for everybody.
Elspeth. Oh. He should be better than me at this.
Nine.
But we're doing a group check, right?
I hope so.
Because we are traveling as a group.
Yes, you're doing a group check. Does bless affect? Do you put in the bless or?
Oh yeah, everyone get their bless. It goes for ability checks, so.
What is that? D4?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Liddy, me. I have a 10. You had a 15.
Raul gets an extra 4, and Elspeth 4. Bam! Thank you, Bless.
Mm. All right, so you're not going right up. You're staying
Right.
So
Very edge of our
yes,
spell range.
Yeah.
you
Like
will
150 feet away.
Yeah. So you are pretty confident that you are not seen when you get to that 150 zone. What you gonna do?
Liddy and Raoul are gonna throw spells at
Yeah, I think about 10 o'clock at night, maybe. Kind of like when things are starting to settle down. But not too close to midnight because I don't trust Erasmus to tell time. Okay. Yeah, so I guess you need some attack rolls here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so picking out what looks to be guards of some sorts. Liddy will unleash a magic missile barrage.
Okay.
Before we get too excited, can Erasmus and I have a chance to spend some time planning?
Oh, here's what
go for
happens.
In the hours in between.
Yeah.
I will say, you also need to roll a con check.
Con check. Right.
Both of us? Or
Yeah. You're both hanging out in a tree for like a long time.
well, I think I'm gonna spend a sorcery point and try that again.
Okay.
That's better.
Oh damn. Erasmus, you are just you're just alert and awake. Blue, a couple of times you start to nod off, but Erasmus always kicks you.
Sounds about right.
Sometimes even when you're not awake, when you're not falling asleep.
I thought you were sleeping.
Right.
All right, so yes, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do, Erasmus. So I do not want to fight this guy.
Yeah, you do.
It's gonna be hard to fight him into kidnapping without fighting him in some way.
You think we can drag him away still awake? No, he's gonna fight them.
This is your plan.
He's definitely gonna fight us.
So we gotta at least. What can we do?
I mean, if he has a torch nearby him, I can use pyrotechnics to blind him.
No, if we gotta knock him out, I'd rather we just go ham. Like we just go in there, go ham on him. Throw everything we got at this one person. Knock him out.
Sure.
And
I
then
mean,
carry him.
a good fireball would take care of anyone who is around him.
Just start with a fireball before you go in. Just fireball the
Well, we would have to move closer.
Don't go in, just fireball the.
Well, they can't reach the tent from here.
That's true. Yes, but once we get closer. But before we go in, do you want to just fireball the tent?
Well, I can't hit the tent from here.
I know. I know.
I see what you mean. Sorry.
But before we go in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I see what you mean. Sure. Except there might be important plans we might want to be able to look at in there.
That's actually very smart.
I mean, you probably don't want to burn those.
No. Okay. Okay. So, two things are going to happen. Either he'll, in the commotion, we can take him down quickly enough. I say that if we can't do it quickly enough, we don't do it quickly enough. We can't fight a whole camp's worth of people.
Probably not.
So, if it meta wise, if it goes more than 12 seconds, 2 rounds. We can't knock them out. We bolt into the tent, grab whatever the hell we can, and then bolt out.
Okay.
If we can take them out in 2 rounds, we'll take them out in 2 rounds. That sound reasonable?
Sure. I mean, I can do a fuck ton of damage to him.
I know we both can if we do it enough.
Yeah.
If we just focus down this one person together, just put everything into him. If we can get him down in real quick, let's do it. Doesn't look like we can. Run into the tent, grab whatever you can, and up the wall and out we go.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a plan.
Yeah. That's the plan.
What a fucking harebrained idea.
You don't have to go along with it. I gave you all a way to get out of this.
Yeah, I should have just said
Not
no
show
and then not
You
said
just
anything
not
else
show
to the
up.
party.
We weren't gonna leave you in the lurch, buddy.
All right. Yeah. So I think Erasmus and Blue are done.
Yes. That's what we'll do. When the chaos from them doing shit happens, then that's what we will do. Hopefully.
Okay.
All right. I guess get it started.
Right. On roll. Scorching ray at one of the guards.
Well, it would be free, at least
Oh,
at
okay.
the minimum.
Oh yeah, I don't really know this. Oh.
At level 2, at its base level of 2, you do 3 rays, and then it's 1 more ray for each level above it.
Okay.
All right.
And then
He's mostly trying to get
So-
attention, so it doesn't so much
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, he doesn't hit any. Well, which guy is he going for?
The one's in the tower.
Okay, so he definitely isn't going to hit them. They are behind some cover with those scores, but you know he gets 3 good shots right at the tower. All right.
Okay.
Liddy will attack a different person in the same tower.
Okay. Are you doing left or right?
Right.
Okay.
So she just hits. Get damage.
Okay. She hears a cry.
And then what are we going to do? We're going to go for another round of it?
Yeah, I think one more round until the doors open. Then we can all take the dash. We wait till they catch up to us, and then we'll all take the dash motion.
Okay.
Okay. Well, in that case, we have to roll initiatives.
All right.
Oh, we're making this so hard for Josie. They're like 2 different initiatives having at the same time.
How is it at
Well-
the same time? These all are happening at a different time entirely.
Yeah, I'll do it one and then the other. Well, I'll
Reverence
split between.
is far back. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're like they crawled up at least 30 feet. I'm thinking ahead of us to get into range. But we were on the
Alright.
edge of range, so they probably had to move up 10 or 15 feet.
All right, so they went up to like 120.
Yeah,
Mhm.
their range is 120.
All right, you guys should still, take out your tokens and
I think I rolled for Raoul so far. Oh no, I didn't. I meant to, but then I got distracted by the conversation.
Sorry.
Yeah, their orders are shoot until the doors open, and then fucking book. Gonna be the
Some good orders.
Oh, and also, can I just say I would have them like lay down to do these. I don't think they need to be standing, but if they're laying down, they're harder to hit. So
okay.
Go prone. Shoot a bunch of magic missiles.
That wasn't hers. Hers.
Welcome to being an adventurer.
Magic missile. Eldritch blast. Fireball.
Okay. All right, and you are. Whew. All right, so Raoul can go again.
Yay! Just low level scorching ray. Or he's only got the one. Same attack.
The last one will actually hit.
Five.
Okay. And that will bring us to the left guards, who are probably too far. Well, let's see. What is the longbow range? 320?
120 to 300 to think.
Yeah.
That with disadvantage.
Yeah, 300 with disadvantage.
All right. And you guys have. Right, so it's just going to be disadvantage. All right. Yeah, none of that is hitting. So okay. Then it is Liddy.
Liddy is going to pick a random fella. Well, same guy if she can. And I reckon she'll hit Firebolt at them.
Okay.
And she'll crit. How many Firebolts do you get at this point?
1. The damage just ups.
Oh, the damage is ups. Okay. So that's crit. That is 2d10. Okay, so she did 8 plus 6.
Okay.
14 damage.
All right. And it is their turn to do something. Or is it the main guards? Let me see. Hang on. Oh, Reverence, are you doing anything?
No.
Okay. All right, so the guards are going to shoot back at them. And let's see. What's her AC?
Liddy's?
Yeah.
It is currently 11.
Okay. Yeah, so they definitely hit her at least once. Well, actually, they might hit her twice.
Yeah, they definitely hit her twice. If that's
Yeah,
She
they
is
hit
laying
her.
down though, so what is that, like half cover? Is that a +2?
That's disadvantage to hit her.
All right, so that one hit her.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. We'll roll for the other couple. Let's see. Yeah. Second guy hit her. Third guy did not. Okay. And the one is just completely superfluous for some reason. Okay. So 2 hits from a great bow. Hang on 1 second. I gotta grab my book.
Do you think that's gonna be like 1d8 or something?
A great bow? What the heck is a great bow?
I like a longbow is what you meant.
Oh, a longbow's a DA.
It's slightly better. It's slightly better than an okay bow.
Shut up, Erasmus.
Rasmus isn't even here.
That was not an Erasmus comment.
So in
Shut up, Micro.
in the other campaign, Jess, Micro has a tendency to talk out of character, and I've gotten into the habit of just pretending that he's in character all the time because it's way funnier. Like, interactions are just way better that way. Like, I don't know, this sounds like something your character would say.
Yes, and
Even if it's
oftentimes
not.
it is. It totally is.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of the things that you say are very Horatio.
All my characters are based on me to some extent.
18 points of damage.
Whoa,
Damn.
a lot of damage. Better get her out of there.
Yep.
All right. Elspeth.
How much damage did I just see her take? I just saw it because she's not that far from me. How much was it?
18.
8 points.
18 points. Okay.
Mhm.
I've got the my sheet closed down. So I was gonna. She's all right. Is she looking terrible? When I
She's almost at half.
almost have. She'll be okay. Like for right now, I don't want to waste healing word if she's not gonna be. If we can get away, so I'll just get ready to dash. Let me actually. Sorry. I'm my sheet closed, and so I wasn't able to see. So I apologize. Let's see, I'm just wondering if I have some kind of shield that's automatic. No, I don't. I got nothing to help her. She's got her bless. That's the most I could give her. So
Doesn't she have someone of her own? She's an abjuration. She has like a protection thing.
does she have
I don't know
shield
how-
or something?
No, but she has like her the thing that comes with her subclass. I can't remember how it works. It's in her sheet.
Spellcasting, arcane recovery, arcane ward. See,
Arcane recovery?
first level
Oh,
higher,
that's
you can simultaneously use a strand of spell magic to create a magical ward on yourself. The ward is hit points equal to twice your wizard level plus your intelligence modifier. So she's what level? What level are the interns?
8?
Yeah, something like that.
8. So 8 plus, let's say 4. So 12. Whenever you take damage, the ward takes the damage instead.
She hasn't.
But that's
so-
an action to
Is
cast?
that an action? Can we
Or a bonus, or what is it?
No, it's when she casts abjuration spells, so she hasn't cast any.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then and then she has projected ward, and she can do that within 30 feet of her, which she hasn't cast an abjuration spell. So.
Okay, she's just gonna take
I
damage.
just
this
remembered
round.
she had something.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
I totally forgot that she even had a specialty.
Well, it was very useful information, Mike. Thank you. Yeah, keep that in mind. It doesn't sound like. Yeah, I think she's just gonna end up. I'm done. I'm not gonna do anything this.
Okay. So the main guards are. They saw that. So there's 2 of them. They're gonna fight. One will go for Raoul, and one will go for her. So.
They're just gonna shoot at us.
Well, we're just supposed to create a distraction.
Yeah, you're not
Alright.
gonna kill anybody.
So the one that is going. How many did I roll there? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So the one that hits Liddy hits her again.
All right. Next time I'm going to do
All right. 6, 7. So that's 7 points piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, we're gonna pause in the action.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in a different place.
What happens is this is when they first start to get the information that an attack is going on at the other end. You see the main guy come out with several of his people. He takes about half of his crew, and they hurry in formation up to the north, up to the south rather, heading for the main gate together.
Should we scrap the? Okay, so he's got a lot of people. Should we scrap the kidnapping and just grab as much shit out of that tent as we can?
That's not a bad idea. How many people are still around of that like tent?
I will say inside the tent and just outside, you think probably 4 or 5.
Cool. Do you think we can take those?
Probably take on guard. Like, I'm not sure we can take the guy plus his entourage plus these guys.
Let him get a little further away, and then we will deal with those guards, and then grab shit and get over the wall.
Yeah. Change your plan. You don't know this, but change your plan. We're gonna grab all the crap we can.
Okay. So
we're
they're
gonna
going to
he's,
start
like 100 feet
dashing.
away?
So it's going to be a couple turns before they make it. And so Raoul.
Okay. Well, Raoul is doing okay. He is worried about Liddy, but he's gonna stay focused on his mission. And the thing is that he's all out of 3rd level spells now. So actually, let's see. His Firebolt. Yeah, he's got Firebolt, which is also 120 feet. So since the doors aren't open and he hasn't been given another command from Reverence or myself, he's going to Firebolt at the guards. I
Okay.
take it that hits?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 6.
He also says to Liddy, he's like, fall back, I've got this.
Okay. The left guards will miss. The second one. What's Raoul's?
Armor class?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, I don't think any of them hit. So, and that's the end of that. So, they get a big goose egg, but they are the ones furthest away. It's Lydia's turn. What is she going to do?
I think Liddy is going to move 30 feet back, and she's going to cast Mage Armor on herself, which will also give her the Health Shield. It's an observation spell. Her AC is up, and she's actually now 150 feet away.
Okay.
Yes, so she's 150 feet away, and she has an AC of 14. Yeah. And she has an additional 14 health.
So she's back with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So that's where. What do you do? Anything?
I will take the dodge action. I have my shield and sword.
Okay.
In fact, I'll step in front of her.
All right.
Yeah.
And you guys are all standing up.
I am. Yeah.
All right. So the right guards are all going to.
Raul's lying down. He's the only one.
Yeah. I'm going to try doing it this way to make it easier on myself. Hopefully that works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No. No. Yes. Okay. Five
To me?
to Raoul.
5 to Raul. Okay. Yep.
Okay. Elspeth.
Elsbeth is going to wild shape into a dire wolf. I don't know. We have to keep doing the. I don't know. How long are we doing this distraction? The idea was till the doors opened. And
I think that was up to us.
okay. Well, she's gonna now create a distraction to give cover for Raul and others to get away. So she is going to change into her direwolf form, and she is going to like charge, use her dash action to sort of like run at the gate, barking or growling as she does, making a lot of noise.
Okay. The main guards will see you and will try to get at you, and there is no reason for them to be under. Okay. All right, so I'm assuming one of those hits.
Let's see. My armor class is a natural armor 14.
Yeah, they have a plus, so
So is that?
yeah, they hit you.
13 is gonna hit.
Yes, the 13 would hit.
All right. So your dire wolf self
Take 7 damage.
takes 7 damage. Yeah.
Right.
All right. We go up to Raoul. Raoul has not been told to do anything.
That's true. So he's going to continue to aim at the gate, and he's going to do another firebolt.
Okay.
17 at the tower dudes.
No.
Okay. Yep. So it's you're captaining things, Reverence. When you think it's time for us to pull back, it's up to you.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because my speed is 50, so I managed to get 100 feet. Yep.
Sorry, I'm in trouble. Oh, actually, one of them wouldn't have. I'm stupid. Okay. So one of them attacked Raoul and did not make it.
Okay.
The other two attacked you because you're right up at the gate. One of them, I think he didn't make it. You're 14, you said?
Yep, 14.
All right. So you dodge out of the way, and let's see. Lydia's turn. Reverence?
Yes, sorry. For some reason, I just cannot get into my head that I'm playing two characters.
So last time you had her put up her magic armor, and she had some sort of abjuration thing. She got her health up.
She's with me.
Yeah. So she's just out of range.
She is going to cast. Let's see. So she casts mage armor. So that's one of her spells. What's the distance on fire? 120 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
She could split her movement, run up, Shoot. Right.
Trying to find a spell, an abjuration spell she could cast to give more people this effect.
Ah.
That's 60 feet. Mage hand, conjuration, mending, transmutation, prestidigitation, transmutation. There is no cantrip that's abjuration, is there?
Ooh. Ooh.
Evocation, transmutation. Okay, no. Okay, so she'll just she's gonna try to move forward, and Revan's gonna tell her to hold back. And that will be her turn. Oh, wait, hold on. What's the difference in this target? Oh, it's touch. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, so she's gonna hang back. She'll take the dodge action even behind Reverence.
Okay. What is Reverence gonna do?
Nothing's hit Raoul yet, right? Or much.
No,
Well,
he got hit.
Not for a lot.
Yeah,
yeah.
not for much. He's not looking bad.
Okay, Reverence will be like, Reverence will call out one more, then let's go. Raoul.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. I'm gonna take dodge action. Focusing on catching arrows with the shield.
Okay. So the right guards are gonna do the same. Two of them will go for the dire wolf that just showed up. And
Oh, there's a crit.
that was luckily at Raoul, so
Okay.
it wouldn't have gotten. Well, I think, wait a second. All right, so yeah.
That's okay.
It still hits him, but it doesn't crit.
Okay.
So, and yeah, no, they're not hitting you, but they do hit him.
Great.
And so plus 10, he takes 10 damage.
Okay, he's okay. Still banged up, but not at half yet.
All right. Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Is it to me now?
Yeah.
All right, Elspeth is going to take the dodge action. She's going to stay up near the front and like provoke the guards, but just take the dodge action.
Okay.
Doing the boogie woogie dance.
Mm-hmm. And so everybody's the main guards are just going to attack you at disadvantage. So. Yeah, well, one of them really crits you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
The other misses.
Double crit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's not actually a thing. Goodness.
So that is. All right, I'm taking the first one, the 5. 8 plus 5 plus 2. 8 plus 7 is 15.
A total of 15?
Yep.
All right, she's still a wolf.
All right. I'm going to need. And at this point, the gate goes down.
Ooh, okay. There's the signal.
And yeah, luckily. So, and you see a force coming at you.
Time to go.
And I am going to be rolling a few dice, so give me a second. Mm. All right. Okay.
All
All
right.
right. So I will go back. So
I just had to double check to make sure I could wild shape twice a day in case I get knocked out of this form. And I can. So it's fine.
okay. All right, Raoul. He sees the gate come down. He sees people running at him.
Oh, he pops up, shoots off one more firebolt on his
Okay.
way out the
No,
door.
no, I'm not there.
What?
Nothing.
You're
I'm
not there.
I'm not there.
No.
Not there.
And then he's gonna use half his movement to get up. He's gonna fire a miss again, and then he's gonna take the other 15 to get to Reverence and Liddy.
Well, halfway to Reverence and Lindy.
Well, it's not that far ahead of you. He was only like 15 feet. And he's got 15
He was 30
of
feet
movement.
ahead of me.
Oh, was he? Okay, so then he's up to
Yeah.
you guys again. He's falling back. Takes his
Well,
fall.
did he take the firebolt?
That was his action. He didn't dash. What was
So
it?
yeah, where's the firebolt?
Oh, he missed. He got a 17,
okay.
which missed last time.
So basically, he was able to run 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because he used half his movement to get up.
Puts him 15 feet away from you, because you guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And the left guards, he is within their range, and now he is up. So
He's about 135 feet away from them.
they have longbows.
Yeah. So the disadvantage of 300. So.
Only the first 3 count. Sometimes my
Okay.
thing just does weird. I don't know why it does that. All right. The first 2 is a no. Second one is yes, and the third is a no.
Okay.
So, that is. Well, it's a whopping 3.
All right, grazes his
right.
shoulder as he goes by. As he's running.
Yeah. Liddy, does she do anything?
Let's see. What can Liddy do? What wonderful skills does she have? What does this do? Let's see. She's going to touch Reverence and cast Protection from Evil, choosing Fiends. Protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by a creature, the target has advantage on a new saving throw against the relevant effect. She's going to use that, and then that'll proc her objuration ability, and she's going to throw a 12 health bubble on roll.
Okay.
His
So
heart.
he goes up 12 or.
He has 12 temp HP.
12 temp.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Alrighty. Let's see. That brings us to you, Reverence.
I will meet I will go to meet. In fact, I'll just go right in front of Raul and I'll tell them to skedaddle him and Liddy now.
Okay.
And I will hold off and wait for.
Oh, you know what? I messed up. It's actually not your turn.
Oh.
It is.
Oh, we've got new players enter the chat.
Yeah, you got new players.
Okay.
So remember, after Liddy, 2 more people. Liddy, then okay. Alrighty. So your first new friend,
Yeah.
that you see is you see red energy pouring from a one of the knights that's running through the open door, and it forms into wings.
Oh.
That's a good time.
Okay, that's bad.
It flies out to I'll say it's going to jump out, go right over the dog, because it's not going to mess around with some dog.
Woof woof.
It's going to go for the big shiny Gaitzi. So he is with his longsword.
It's got 100-something feet of movement.
Oh no, it does not. Does not.
But it can charge at you.
It will use its dash and get to you. Or get almost to you. Doesn't quite get to you.
You see a big winged knight flying at you?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right. So yes, you see a big red-winged knight flying at you. That's what you see.
Cool.
The next person who is coming at you goodness. Is going to leap onto a horse. I will say that it gets on his horse because the horse had to meet him. Does that make sense? Let me think for a second. No, it would have just been, he would have just been on his horse. He would have gotten on it at some point and then run like hell. So I will say he is going to lance at you, Mr. Direwolf.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And I'm dodging, so at least
Yeah, we'll take 2 attacks, which have a
12.
+6 to hit.
17 and the 8, so 3 hits.
Okay, so one of them hits?
No, you rolled. Sorry, I'm looking. It's the 8 and the 9, right?
Yes.
So +6 on both of those. So about 14. You need to roll an 8 basically to hit me.
Okay.
So that
But he
the 4
hits at
doesn't.
you with a lance more than once is basically
Right.
what
Okay, I
happens.
got it. So if he got a 4 and an 8, the 8 hits.
Okay. So, and that is. Sorry, I'm not used to doing the mounted ones. That's
No, it's
different.
okay. Pushing
Whole
your.
different guy. Yeah, but take 2 lance attacks, which is 1d12 plus 4.
So 15.
Yes.
Hey, that was what she had left as a direwolf, but that was exactly what she had. So she pops back as herself as Elspeth. She sort
All
of gets
right, you
knocked
are
out
now
of Elspeth.
in you are in combat with a
Yep.
mounted knight. Let's see. Oh, and then another guy's coming. Not quite up to where Reverence is yet. Hang on. Age was 13. Okay. Going to attack with his hand crossbow. So he will.
Is he a demon?
No,
He's not a fiend of any kind?
no.
Damn.
He is a crossbow expert. Let's see where the crossbow. A hand crossbow is. How quick can he get there? Hand crossbow is 3120. So he can get within 120 feet of you because I think you're like at 135 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is going to make a couple of attack rolls, and they are +7 to hit. All right. Did 3 pop up just now?
Yeah.
I'll take the first 2. So I think that even with a +7, neither of those hit.
Neither does hit. No.
Yeah. Stupid thing. I'm going to start using dice. And-
That's half the reason why I use dice.
They're just faster. You can just grab them and roll them. Yeah. I keep physical dice for me by my game too when I need to just.
Yeah, it's just getting ridiculous. All right, now it's your turn, Reverence.
Okay, so how far away is the guy with the wings?
He is, I would say, about 30 feet from you, if I'm doing my math right. Not quite that. More like 25.
Okay. I don't think we're getting away from that guy. He has wings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. So I will, since I already have my sword out, reverence. Click. Back to reverence. Character sheet. I will cast Blinding Smite onto my sword. And I'm going to meet him halfway there, and I'm going to swing at him.
Okay.
And then I will click out of the box and fuck everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go.
All right. He is armor class of 20, this guy.
First attack, missed.
Okay.
Second attack, also missed. So I missed with both attacks. I'm in his face. Weapon's still magical unless I lose it.
Okay. And do you have your shield up?
Yeah, I have Sword and Shield out.
Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to assume that they are going to listen to you and run away.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, now you have the big guy. The big guy comes up. Let's see.
Oh, this isn't the big guy?
No.
Nice.
You wanted to attack an entire campman.
I didn't want to attack an entire camp, but
the big guy will come up to with 3 attacks on his great axe and a +7 to hit.
Sorry, Elspeth, you're dead.
All right.
Oh, I'll be fine. I haven't been hit yet.
So the first one does not. 9, 13, probably. The second one is a 21.
Okay. My armor class is 16.
Yeah, so the second 2 great axe attacks hit. And I will do the 2d12 plus 4 is each. So d12, d12, and +8 to that.
Okay, so 15?
15 plus 8, yes.
15 plus 8.
And I think that is good for him. All right, so and now I'm forgetting all the other guards and stuff that are there, aren't I? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the right guards are going to attack Reverence. You guys.
What was I supposed to do? Run away while this guy just stabs me in the back over and over again?
Yes.
Don't worry, I'm dashing in my next turn.
Okay. Oh, I was supposed to be doing. I'm doing it with the dice. That is not going to hit you, Reverence. Neither's that. Oh God, they rolled terribly on that one, so you lucked out. All right. Elspeth, it's your turn.
All right, Elsbeth is going to be, knocked on her butt from. She was on all 4, legs as a wolf, and then became Elsbeth. She's just going to see this knight bearing down at her. She's going to wild shape back into a direwolf for a second time today. She's done, and she's then going to take the dash action. She's going to move 100 feet towards Reverence.
All right. So that is going to be 2 attacks of opportunity.
Sure.
I think. All right. So because you were there with the.
Am I still like. No, I guess I'm taking the dash action, not the dodge action anymore. So yeah, it's just straight up.
Oh, so you get the guy on the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 2 or 3? You have the big guy. Who was the monster hunter? Where did the monster hunter hit? Monster hunter was the guy with the no. He was not quite there, so you could probably avoid him. So yes, that's 2.
Okay. AC is 14.
All right, the guy does hit you with the lance.
Okay.
And then let's see, the big guy definitely hits you with the great axe. All right, so the guy that hits you with the lance does. I'm just going to go with 10.
Okay.
And the big guy does 17.
Yep, she's still 10 points a wolf, so she's still dashing for her life.
Yeah. All right. that brings us to the main guards, who are going to shoot. One will shoot at the wolf, and one will shoot at Reverence. But they're not very good. And I keep forgetting I'm doing the dice. I'm doing the dice. They do not hit either one.
Woohoo.
All right. So all of a sudden they're sucking.
Good. I'm happy.
Raoul is still running like hell. The left guards now. One will. It's a 14. One will hit you. Elspeth, one will not hit you. And does 18 hit you? Probably not. Reverence.
No.
All right. So one hits you. Three, five.
5 to me?
Yep, 5 to you.
Still 5 a wolf. Still running.
Yep. Let's see. All right, Lydia's running. Reverence. Wait a second. No, not Reverence.
All those other guys.
All the other guys. The knight. So the knight is right there. So he is going to take. Let's see. Let's see. 14 plus 7 is 21.
That's it.
Okay. That one won't hit. And that one won't hit. All right. So 14 plus 7, which is 8 slashing damage, and he is going to cast Implacable Mark at you.
What is that?
The target is marked until the end of his next turn. He has disadvantage on any attack roll against a creature other than the fighter or someone else who marked it.
So I can only attack him.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The Cavalier is going to run after the doggy. And being that it's on a horse, well, how fast does
50?
So you have gone 100 feet. Let me see, how much does a horse go?
It's really amazing sometimes how complex this game gets. I mean,
oh, he can hit you. All right, so he can get up to you. He's 60 feet.
Okay.
Especially a warhorse.
Yep.
So he is going to try to hit you. Well, he will definitely hit you the first time, and he will crit you the second time.
Okay.
So, let's see, what is that? That is guys, this is not going well for you.
Maybe because we split the party.
And just attack the main gate.
Well, it was supposed to be a distraction.
Well, you did it. You did it. Okay, so oh, why did I roll a d20? That was stupid. All right, so that was shit, that was a Cavalier attacking you and getting in a hit. Which is ten,
okay,
and then 22. So 10 knocks you out plus 5.
Yep, so that makes me back to Elsbeth. So the final 5 go on the wolf, and I get the remainder. So I took off the 10 already, and then it was 22.
Yep.
Okay. 54.
And he says, "Surrender! You've been had." Yeah. He's a little French, I think.
Oh, how close did I get to, because, I was dashing this. So how close am I to reverence at this point?
About 30 feet.
Okay.
So that brings us to the monster hunter who's he gonna go to? I think he'll go after you, Reverence.
Okay.
All right, so that is 20.
That hits.
And 22. So that is 14 points
Total?
of damage.
Okay. Wait.
It is your turn. You did hear them say surrender, which is a possibility at this point. I'm not telling you what to do, but
The Cavalier is at the wolf, right? Okay.
Well, at Elsbeth now.
Yeah, I got knocked out again.
Right. Well, this fella is in front of me. He's flying around with his dumb wings. And then there's a monster hunter of some sorts, correct?
Yes. And there's the chief, the big guy, the captain.
Yeah, but he's not right here, right? Like he's somewhere else.
No, he would have to run over to you.
Yeah.
And he does not, like, he's just a regular person, so he probably couldn't make it to you.
Right. I'm going to still try and hit the guy with the wings because I have a spell that could blind him, and that would be useful at this point.
Okay.
So, hey, that hits.
All right.
So they need to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
DC 17, I think. Yep.
They do not make it.
Then they are blind.
Okay.
And then they also take a bunch of damage. So, hold on. I'm going to use a 3rd level spell slot to add a smite to this. That's going to be 48 for the smite, 48 for the spell.
Okay.
And radiant damage. And here's the short sword damage is 8 piercing damage plus 3 radiant.
Okay.
So 11 for that, and then 8d8.
Okay.
Roll 8d8. So 34 radiant damage.
34 altogether, or not including
34 plus 11, so 45 total damage.
All right.
And he's blind.
And he is blind.
And for my second attack, since I might as well have it at this point.
Okay, I'm going to.
What?
You notice that he doesn't seem to take quite as much radiant damage as you would have thought.
Oh, he's blind. That's okay with me. Other guy.
Okay.
I'm facing whatever the fuck the monster hunter you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shove them as my second attack, which is.
Well, they're firing at you. They haven't gotten that close.
Oh, I thought they were right here at my face.
No.
Oh, well then I'll trip this guy then instead. He's blind, so.
Okay.
I will use I'll use my athletics against his better of his acrobatics or athletics, which I think he also has disadvantage on for being blind.
Mm, I'll believe you for now. Okay.
I don't know. I'd have to,
I don't know.
that's a niche rule.
I can look up blinded to see
Please.
as a
Yeah,
condition.
go for it. All right, so it's either his athletics or his what?
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Okay, blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
So, would you say that me tripping him would involve his sight?
It is an ability
would
check,
say
right?
Yeah, this is an ability check.
yes. So
So then he automatically fails, essentially.
Yeah, like it wouldn't
Yeah.
be religion or things you know, but like dexterity and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, he has to be able to avoid it. He has to see you coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to knock him 10 feet back,
okay.
and then I'm going to run.
Okay.
I'll run 30 feet away. So he can't attack me. That's what he wouldn't get an opportunity attack. Basically, the reason I did that. Now I had a free attack anyway. So.
All right.
So I moved 30 feet towards the wilderness.
Yeah.
All right. So the right guards are going to try to. Where are you? Like you're now at like 100 feet away from the gate, right?
I was 130 feet, so
Yeah.
now I'm 160 feet.
And Elspeth is 100 feet away.
At least. I mean, I wasn't right at the gate. I was sort of in front of it, like 20,
Right.
10 feet, 20
So
feet
we
in
could
front of it.
say 110. One of them hits. Actually, yeah, one of them hits. Uh, 3 plus 2 is 5.
Who is that to?
To you, Elspeth.
Oh, 5 points damage.
Elspeth, it's you.
All right, so if I in the situation, I guess it doesn't really matter. I am dashing. Someone has to take an attack of opportunity because he's up to me. I guess I'm just going to have to take the hit because I'm going to go my full 60 feet, catch up with Reverence.
Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, he does. So what was the 20? Let's see. I keep doing that. Not used to rolling the dice. Oh, he crit. Shit. All right. So that will be for him, the Cavalier. Uh, 12 plus 10. Yeah, plus 4. So 12 plus 14.
26.
26.
Okay, I'm still on my feet.
Okay. So you have run now 60 feet, right?
Yep, correct. So I should be up to Reverence.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
He was
you
my
and Reverence
target.
are
Yep.
significantly away from the gates. You are being chased by
I'll get up to him and say, "Are you pretty fucked up? I'm pretty fucked up."
let's see. So Reverence was originally 120 and then like 100. You're both 150 feet away.
I think like 165 because he was 135 and then he did his movement and then I dashed to catch up with him.
165. I will say that the main guards can roll with disadvantage at you guys, but that one doesn't hit. That one definitely doesn't hit. Okay. So we get to the top of the turn order. Would Raoul and Liddy just kept going and going, or would they?
I think for 2 turns they would have dashed.
They're just going to keep running.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, they should keep running.
Okay. The left guards. Yeah. Oh, well, the first one will hit Reverence because they rolled very well. The second one will definitely miss. And the third one will definitely miss. So, Reverence, you are going to take a d8 plus 2. 10.
Okay.
Okay. And now here comes whew,
The blind guy.
the blind guy. Does he get to remake? Like, how long does blindness last for him?
Until I lose the spell. So a minute.
All right. I think he's going to say that he is blinded and he's going to stop.
You don't want to fly him into a tree.
No, I don't want to fly into a tree. Well, there aren't any trees around here, but
Into a rock. Off a
Fly
cliff.
straight into the ground.
To the ocean.
What will the Cavalier do? Is the question.
You can come up to me. I need a horse.
I forgot all about Dave. You haven't used Dave in so long.
Finn here is literally at the fucking institute.
You
Yeah,
can
we've been on
summon
ships.
him though.
No, I had to desummon him, and then I had to spend a fucking day doing it. I don't have time.
All right.
Also, like, what we're gonna do? Put him on the boat with us?
He can swim. Alex can swim.
I completely forgot that Dave was a thing.
It's been a while.
He's
Living that
going
creature.
to. This is a tough one. I'm not sure what he would do. I'm going to say that he will look back and I think Dranon will, not Dranon, Greg Hall will call him back because he doesn't want his one guy going out all by himself.
Could use that horse.
He would not be an easy person to take off a horse.
I should take him off a horse.
All right, well, he's like, he would have gone, but I think his captain will say other words. All right, so let's see what that gets you. You guys are, give me 1 second. I'm going to get a glass of wine. And then
Okay, before you do that, I know this might be a really stupid place to stop, but I'm really feeling like shit right now.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Worries.
So
That's fine. All right. So people need to remember where we are. We're in part 2.
We're about to do the ransacking.
yeah, I kind of deliberately waited to say something to me or to place where it at least made a little sense.
That's fine. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to next week because I have I have 2 nieces who are graduating from college
Oh yeah, it's that time of year.
So
When is Memorial Day? Because that's one time that I'm not going to be. That's the weekend after.
Oh, so we're off for 2 weeks then?
Yeah. Unless we reschedule to another day.
Okay, well I guess we can have a conversation about schedules in the in the threads. So
Sure.
all right, well then we'll find out if Blue and Erasmus can ransack the intelligence of the baddies while we're getting our asses kicked at the front gates. But until then, yeah, it's goodbye from me and goodbye from the party. Say goodbye, party.
Goodbye,
goodbye,
party.
party.
Hey, they did the bit.
Blue is definitely